Welcome back to the Spartan Basketball pregame show on the Spartan Media Network. We are not too far away from tip. We got about 20 minutes on the clock, then anthem, starting lineups. We're getting ready to go in a building that just keeps filling and filling. Welcome in, Matt Steggiga. Matt, this game just has a big game feel to it.
Oh, without a doubt. I think one that fans and people around the country have marked here before the season started, clearly when the schedules came out. So, and Michigan State now, being a top 10 team has really improved, their call it net worth. And yeah, it's a big-time game. A couple of top 10 matchups. Can't wait to get this started.
What did you see on Tuesday and really just throughout this season that gives you hope about how this Michigan State team has coming into this one?
Well, both North Carolina and Iowa, and this is kind of one of the keys for this game, played a very aggressive style of defense. Duke will do the same thing, and they'll get you out of your comfort zone. They'll push you towards the baseline, something North Carolina used to do exclusively with Dean Smith and Roy Williams, but this team will do that thing and just get you out of your comfort zone. So, I was happy the way Michigan State handled Iowa with that, pressure defense they installed, the fouling and the toughness. Michigan State didn't, like Tom Izzo said, we handled that really well because Iowa came out throwing a haymaker. North Carolina did the same thing. So I love the way this team has responded. It could happen here again today. You never know. And being a noon start a little bit makes you a little bit nervous, but I love the way Michigan State competed in both these last two games.
There's been a lot of talk with this game about it might be the loudest the Breslin's ever been. You've been doing this for a while. What do you think is the loudest you can remember this place getting?
Well, boy, as a broadcaster, I don't know if I could put a finger on it because back, when we were broadcasting right courtside, there were so many moments when you're wearing a headset, it kind of muffles out some of those huge roars. As a player, the year we won the Big Ten championship game, the first game where the crowd rushed the court was against Michigan, and then the championship game when we beat Purdue. I'll never forget those moments and how loud the crowds were.
Yeah, I think just as someone growing up in the area, the first two that came to mind are the two eras. And they both are Michigan games, but the Keith Appling, Trey Burke Michigan game here, and then that game where Cassius Winston took over, hit that three, and Juwan Howard got the technical, and the place was rocking. I think that there's a chance that this is going to be really rocking like that today.
And I think a beautiful part about it is we all have our favorites. I mean, there's been so many, it's hard to count, and that's a luxury.
Got the white out in the crowd, too, and it is certainly filling in. But let's look at the keys to the game, brought to you by McLaren Healthcare, the official orthopedics and sports medicine partner of Michigan State Athletics. Matt, what do we got?
Well, like I mentioned, number one, match Duke's toughness. Michigan State has to be ready. Duke's going to come in here unafraid of playing on somebody else's court. I think they, in fact, embrace it, so it got to be tough. And I agree with what Coach Izzo said. Limit turnovers. Do the things that we do well. Try to get this fast break going. Try to get some easy baskets. We've had trouble getting the fast break going the last few times, but ultimately, another key where I think we'll have an advantage, our bench. Our bench has been so good. Even when we had limited players against Iowa, our bench scored 20 points. If we can have that kind of effort from the team, from the bench, we should be good. Yeah,
everybody's going to be watching the matchup with Carson Cooper and Cam Boozer, but the point guard matchup, similar to the North Carolina game where they had Caleb Wilson at the 4, the point guard matchup is one that Michigan State's going to hope to take advantage of with how Jeremy Fears Jr. has been playing.
Well, I think so. And if you're Duke, I would imagine what they're going to try to do is take Jeremy Fears away. We'll see how they do that with a taller Foster. He might be playing off Jeremy a little bit, even though Jeremy's shooting great from 3. They might just try to see how Jeremy does when presented, and Caleb Foster can recover and get a hand in Jeremy's face. We'll see, but hopefully Jeremy can take advantage of his defender's size, get into the lane and distribute, or get into that lane and finish.
Another big-time game, but that's nothing new here for this Michigan State squad. Thanks so much, Matt.
You got it.
Hopefully the Spartans can knock down some threes today. The Abood Law Firm is proud to sponsor the Beyond the Arc campaign. Abood will donate $25 to the Greater Lansing Food Bank and the Izzo Legacy Foundation for each Spartan three-pointer. Thanks to the Abood Law Firm for supporting the Izzo Legacy Foundation. When we come back, we're going to take a look at some scores from around the country on a packed day of college sports and get you ready for tip-off between the Spartans and the Blue Devils as you're listening to MSU Basketball.
Farm Bureau Insurance invites you inside the green for an exclusive dinner with basketball coach Tom Izzo. This unique experience includes a private dinner for one winner and 3 guests with Coach Izzo. The winner also receives a private tour of the Breslin Center, an autographed basketball from Coach, tickets to a future home game, and more. For more details and to register, visit InsideTheGreenSweeps.com. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
The Spartan Media Network when you need it. That's right. The Spartan Media Network now is on podcast platforms. Did you miss a MSU Coaches Show or want to check out exclusive interviews? Well, check out the Spartan Media Network and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Spartan Media Network, now at your fingertips.
Tired of old school hiring headaches? Endless interviews? Rigid schedules? The future of work is here, and it's called WorkShift. We match businesses with pre-screened, ready-to-go workers and handle payroll and compliance for you. Need more help today? Less tomorrow? With WorkShift, your workforce scales as quickly as your business does. Visit WorkShift.com to discover the future of work. WorkShift, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
Hear that roar? That's the sound of Spartan Nation. And Dean Trailways is right there, every mile of the way. As the official ground transportation provider of Michigan State Athletics, we connect Spartans to championships. For every game, every practice, every victory, we deliver it. Elite service that powers the green and white. When you demand championship-level transportation, Dean Trailways is your winning drive. Become part of our team at DeanTrailways.com.
Ball today. Today's game ball delivery is brought to you by MSU FCU. Our game ball was delivered by Harley from Eaton Rapids. Well, let's take a look at some scores from across the country presented by Fly Lansing. We'll start with some scores from yesterday around the college sports world. A few conference championship games in college football. James Madison knocking off Troy. Now they wait to see if Duke can beat Virginia in the ACC championship. You might see James Madison in the college football playoff. A team you almost certainly will see in the playoff. Tulane beats North Texas. Boise State over UNLV. Kennesaw State, second year at FBS. They've already won their Conference USA champions. On the hardwood yesterday, the big game, Gonzaga and Kentucky in Nashville, and it was all Gonzaga, 94-59 over Kentucky. The Wildcats continuing to struggle offensively over the last few weeks. Today, there's quite a few top teams in action. Our game here kicks it off. Iowa State is at Mackey to take on Purdue at noon as well. Louisville's got Indiana from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Illinois and Tennessee in Nashville at 8, and at 10 o'clock it's Auburn and Arizona. St. John's has Ole Miss, plenty of tests around the country. Some big college football games too. Big Ten championship game tonight in Indianapolis. Ohio State and Indiana. SEC championship, Georgia and Alabama. Big 12's got BYU, Texas Tech. College sports galore across the country today. But the biggest game on campus in East Lansing, Michigan State and Duke. That'll wrap up our Spartan basketball pregame show. I'm Zach Sidenik. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. It's Will Tiemann and Matt Stegna right after this on the Spartan Media Network.
Hear that roar? That's the sound of Spartan Nation. And Dean Trailways is right there, every mile of the way. As the official ground transportation provider of Michigan State Athletics, we connect Spartans to championships. For every game, every practice, every victory, we deliver it. Elite service that powers the green and white. When you demand championship-level transportation, Dean Trailways is your winning drive. Become part of our team at DeanTrailways.com.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go, go!
Run, James!
No, first base!
Go, go, go! Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
At Rocket, we believe everyone deserves their shot at the American dream. So if you're feeling locked out of home ownership, we're here to give you back the keys. We're opening doors, breaking down walls, and doing everything we can to turn renters into owners. And we're not going to stop until we help everyone home. To find out more, visit rocket.com. Rocket, own the dream.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a best man speech, but getting one from some random +1.
I am honored to be standing here today, also confused and a little hungry. Does anyone want to switch entrees? Pretty sure I checked beef.
You wouldn't settle for just any speech, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Give him a go, Cooper. Another slam!
Wow!
Here comes Spears. He slams it.
Wow, Jeremy Spears with a slam. I love it.
Kohler, another three. He got it. Carr takes it from him. And here he goes. What a slam!
How about that? Going Carr with a big-time slam.
Spartan Basketball is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage provider of Michigan State Athletics. Auto Owners Insurance, simple human sense. Meyer, supporting hundreds of teams across the Midwest. Your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. MSU Federal Credit Union. Spartan fans dream big with MSU Federal Credit Union. Coors Light. Choose chill. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card. Acrisure, the official financial technology partner of Spartan Athletics. Dean Trailways, the official ground transportation provider of Spartans Athletics and Michigan's premier motor coach company. Make Dean Trailways your favorite ride. Labatt Blue Light, we're brewed for the roast. State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by Shupan, sustainable material solutions since 1968. Now, for the play-by-play of today's game, here is the voice of Spartan basketball, Will Tiemann.
And a pleasant good morning to everybody around the great state of Michigan and beyond. Well, can you imagine beating Kentucky, North Carolina, and Duke all in the same season? Well, with a win today, you will no longer need to imagine it.
Without a doubt, I think before the season started, that was a daunting task for this Michigan State team, and they have handled it so far brilliantly, dominating all three of those schools you mentioned, and now the crowning moment, if they can, to take down Duke here at the Breslin Center. It's a great opportunity for these young men. They know this program has never beaten Duke on this floor, and today they have that opportunity.
Well, it's a whiteout. This place is full, and it looks pretty white.
It does, not bad. It's funny. Some of the seats aren't filled in yet. It will be soon. Those are green, but when it's all white in here, it'll be great.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's take a look at the MSU starting lineups presented by Lansing Community College. You belong at LCC because nothing stands in your way. Well, the 5's a 5, as we say. Jackson Kohler, key part of this basketball team. 6'10", 245 senior out of American Fork, Utah, averaging 14.3 points a ball game. That makes him number one there. He's our top rebounder, our top shot blocker. And in general, he's almost a double-double guy every time out.
Yeah, without a doubt. Last two games he's had a double-double and scored in double figures all 8 games that he's played in. So, in 4 double-doubles on the year. Just tremendous half the time he goes out. Shooting 53% from the field, 43 from three-point land. That's amazing. And 86 from the line. That is just outstanding for a guy 6'10".
Not bad. At the point, Jeremy Fears, 6'2", 190 redshirt sophomore from Joliet, Illinois. Our second top scorer at 12.3 a ball game. Top assist guy in all the land. And he's coming off a situation where against Iowa, he made 10 free throws. He went 10 for 10. I bring that up because the 10 he made was a career high.
Yeah, at 92% on the season now. One of the nation's leaders in that category as well. So just an outstanding performance against Iowa. In the last 2 games, averaging 17.5 points per game. And that's 5 over his average. Just incredible. But a season-low 6 assists against Iowa. Not that I know Jeremy looks at that number. That's because possessions were low. I imagine he'll be at that number today, if not higher.
And the other thing that's happening to him, he's becoming a true point guard, meaning all these intangibles that create greatness, he's finding them.
leadership. I mean, he is doing it on the floor. He's doing it on the offensive end. He's doing it on the defensive end. And he's that guy that gets under the skin of the opponent, especially when they come into the Breslin.
Well, Kurt Tang is making another start, his third of the year. 6'4", 190 sophomore out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Comes in averaging 6.1 a ball game. And obviously, Matt, coach has talked a lot about we're not getting the best shooting from that number 2 slot. And against Iowa, he didn't shoot poorly. 3 out of 6 in the field. Took 2 threes, made one of them.
Yeah, you know, when you think about it, only playing 15 minutes a game, averaging 6.1 points. That's not bad, given that the minute amount. So, yeah, maybe the 2 positions going to be that one position where we don't shine, but that's okay as long as Kurt Tang can continue with those numbers.
Well, Carson Cooper, 6'11", 245 senior out of Jackson, Michigan, who has worked his way into becoming a force on the basketball court, is averaging about 10 a game. And the one thing that's interesting, the last couple games, Matt, early foul trouble has dogged him. I think in a game like this, it'd be fun to reverse that.
It would be, because he's going to be tasked with guarding Cam Boozer, who everyone knows about him, Duke superstar. So he's going to get help, though. He's got to remember that. He's going to be getting help. So he can't get caught out of position where he's picking up maybe a cheap foul. But if he can be productive on the offensive end, that'll help too. And sometimes when you have a defensive assignment, that happens. 3 times this year, he scored single digits. Every time he's bounced back with double digits. He had 3 against Iowa. I'm predicting he's going to have a double-point game tonight.
And then there's Cohen Card, round out the 5 for Tom Izzo, Michigan State today. A 6'5", 225 junior out of Stockbridge, Georgia, averaging 11.3 points a ball game. At 15 to tie a season high last time out against Iowa. So there are the 5. And at the end of the day, when you look at this ball club we have has experience at the top. We have seniors, we have guys who know the system. And I do think, forgetting all the numbers and all the stats, I do think senior leadership wins games like this. And when you look at it that way, MSU gets a big check.
Well, Jeremy Fears, listed as a sophomore, has been here for 3 years. So, you know, leadership starts with him, starts with the seniors, starts with the captains. And Cohen Carr, who you last mentioned, also one of the captains. You know, if he could just go out and have one of his typical games and not get lost, because against Iowa with that season-high 15, that wasn't a great matchup for him. This is a good one for him. He's got to have a great game. But with leadership, should be here today. I can't imagine anyone's backing away from this game.
Well, there's your starting 5 and a couple comments to go with it. And don't forget, Rocket Mortgage is helping more Americans own more of America. Join your journey, and it starts at rocketmortgage.com. Rocket, own the dream. A reminder that after the game, we will pick our Acrisure player of the game. Thanks to Acrisure, the official financial technology partner of Spartan Athletics. Now it's time for the big moment of the broadcast. The first Spartan basket is always brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Okay, Matt's leading me 2-1. Another barn-burning race here. So I get to go first, and I've just been looking at the numbers here. We've had Fears, Carr, Kohler, Fort, and Tang all score first basket. Making the 3 is their number 1 choice. And so here's what I'm thinking, Matt. Okay?
Yeah.
Cooper's going to be open for something down low early, I believe. And by the way, I have not seen anything.
Really? Okay.
And I've tried my darndest to find out what this play was. But I also know that when you look at this Duke team, the guy that's going to be down low, probably on Kohler, Cameron Boozer, he's a little soft defensively because he didn't want to get in foul trouble. So I'm thinking we're going to Kohler right away. Boozer's not going to guard him that tight. 2-0 Michigan State.
How do you know Boozer's going to be guarding Kohler? Did you ask the assistant coach before the interview?
I know these things.
I think you got some inside knowledge. Well, I think Kohler's a pretty safe pick without a doubt. You know, the guy that I like because I did get some knowledge, and I don't love the first or second option. I'm going to go Cohen Carr. I don't think we score on our first trip down. I think it's going to be transition off a turnover or something like that. Going Cohen Carr.
I can't argue that one. That's a good pick.
Something different.
Come on, Kohler.
Not that different.
Well, there you go. Our starting lineup. Some thoughts of who's going to make the first basket. Speaking of first baskets, we'll be back for our tip. What a day in East Lansing. It's Michigan State hosting Duke. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. It starts with our team and people like you. University of Michigan Health Sparrow is hiring for a wide variety of roles at all experience levels. Unlock your potential and discover a fulfilling career at one of our award-winning hospitals and health centers. We make a difference every day, together. Join us at careers.ufmhealthsparrow.org.
Tired of old school hiring headaches, endless interviews, rigid schedules? The future of work is here, and it's called WorkShift. We match businesses with pre-screened, ready-to-go workers and handle payroll and compliance for you. Need more help today? Less tomorrow? With WorkShift, your workforce scales as quickly as your business does. Visit WorkShift.com to discover the future of work. WorkShift, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
He graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy alongside our own associate head coach, Doug Bojan. He served as a special operations officer, participating in combat during the first Gulf War aboard the USS Independence. He held leadership roles and earned multiple military honors, including a Navy Commendation Medal. He graduated from MSU's Pro School and has supported veterans through scholarship programs on the alumni program. He's married with 4 children and is a proud Spartan. We would like to welcome your military services to all of our active military veterans who serve and protect our freedoms. We ask that you now please remove your caps. Active military veterans may keep your caps on while rendering the military salute. Performing today's national anthem is the Spartan Brass, directed by Dr. R.S. Golden.
Best song ever. Let's now pause 10 seconds for our network stations to identify themselves. Well, it's Michigan State hosting Duke, and don't forget a strong team like the Spartans working together can accomplish anything. We know we're the Michigan Department of Corrections, and we have good jobs for good people. Come join us. Well, I am so glad, Matt, this game is early, because waiting around all day for this one would have driven us all crazy.
I said the exact same thing to Zach Zerdenik when I got here. Without a doubt, it would be exhausting. I'd be tired before the game even started. So, yeah, this is really nice.
Well, we mentioned the fact that sometimes senior leadership carries the day in games like this. As Zach told everybody, I mean, this is kind of an interesting Duke team. Familiar names from a year ago when they got to the Final Four, but all the starters are gone. So the guys that came back are all in different roles, and there are 4 freshmen. And the one everybody talks about, obviously, is Cameron Boozer, a 6'9", 250 freshman out of Miami, Florida. And he's kind of their guy. Top minutes, top rebounds, top assists, co-top steals, leading scorer in the ACC at 23.6 a game. These are all pretty good things. But at the end of the day, Coach Izzo said he's playing him straight up.
Well, straight up, but the six-eye type defense, right, where the 2 nearest guys are going to have their eyes on him and being able to assist Carson Cooper, who will be starting on him or anyone else. He is a big-bodied guy. He can get downhill, but for overall, you know, he's talented. I mean, a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. He's not turning the ball over a lot. But for Carson, it has the size, has the quickness. I think it'll be a good matchup against this talented freshman.
Well, one of the guys they think stirs the Duke drink, Isaiah Evans, a 6'6", 180 sophomore out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, averaging 12.6 a game. He is good. Makes a lot of threes. But of late hasn't been shooting great. Interestingly enough, against Florida their last game, he only made 1 shot for the whole day. But it happened to be a 3 that won the game.
Yeah, the one that won it. He was 1 for 8 from 3 in that game, and he's 5 of 22 in his last 3 games shooting the long ball. Only on the season 35%. So a good shooter without a doubt. Michigan State just can't give him open looks, and you certainly don't want him to get started early and gain confidence.
And then the point they have Caleb Foster, a 6'5", 205 junior out of Harrisburg, North Carolina, averages about 9 a game. And he's really good, but I think Jeremy Fierce is becoming the quintessential point guard. I don't think Foster is that, at least not yet. And so, as you look at that, is that a big plus for Michigan State, knowing that Duke maybe not have the greatest point guard going?
Well, you wonder, too, is Duke going to try to take Jeremy Fierce away? What are they going to do to him and try to make somebody else beat us? Keep Jeremy out of the lane, play off him a little bit, and make him beat us with that outside jump shot, which he's been good so far with. But Caleb Foster, has that length at 6'5", to play off Jeremy a little bit and still recover.
And the thing we don't know, Matt, is has Duke seen, and Duke got a pretty nice schedule as well, especially playing the defending national champs Florida last time. Are they ready for the MSU defense? Is anybody defending them as hard as MSU is going to do today?
More than likely not, but the coaches are trying to prep them for that, try to get them ready. The freshmen have never seen something like this, so we'll see. They have played 1 road game at Army, but other than that, this is a new experience for them, and they will not get any crowd support. What I've always said against Duke, their star might have a good game, that's fine. You just can't let somebody else have an All-American type night.
Well, coaches send out his guys, Kohler, Fears, Tang, Cooper, and Carr. They're out there. Coop will jump center for Michigan State. And jumping center for the Blue Devils of Duke, Patrick Gumba, a 6'11", 250 sophomore out of Virginia. Nice player, averaging about 12.6 a game, about 6 boards. He's a good one. So we're about ready to get this game underway. It's funny when you say he's a good one. I don't think there are any players in any one of these programs that aren't pretty good, or they wouldn't be here.
Well, exactly. And he's not exactly like a prototype Duke big man we've seen over the last few years. In other words, not setting the world on fire. So I don't think that our bigs are going to be afraid of him.
Here we go, tip up and controlled by Michigan State. So the Spartans have to get underway. MSU will be going right to left. Fears out front with the basketball right now. Trying to get it to Kohler, and he does. Kohler is backing in. Step back baseline 2. It is short. Rebound comes out to Foster of Duke. Nice look, but it just wouldn't go. So here comes the Blue Devils. It'll be interesting to see how long they take between shots, Matt.
Yeah, exactly. If they're going to try to slow this down or not.
And the ball goes down low. A little give and go intended. The receiver, Wes Evans, Ball knocked out of bounds. Duke gets it back with 14 on the shot clock.
Yeah, terrific weak side defense there by Kurt Tang. That ball went off his foot, but good presence.
Foster from the baseline, flipping in for Duke. Looking, comes deep into the backcourt. And so at some point, Foster's going to get it back. Now touching it for the first time is Boozer. To Foster, 6 on the shot clock. Foster dribbling in the backcourt, breaks to the basket, flips in the side. Here comes a 3-ball that hits the rim and goes through. And Kamenja gets the first 3 of the game.
Yeah, he did not score the last time out when he started against Florida, so a good start for him.
Well, he got the shoe rolled, didn't he?
He really did. I think bounced high in the air.
So we played a minute, 3-0 Duke. Fears with the basketball. Second trip for MSU. Tang head fake, drives the baseline. Now goes over to Kohler and back out front. 8 on the shot clock. Fears has it. Nothing down low. Now goes out the car. He's going to make a move. He's double team. Ball's loose. Duke has it. Foster is on the run, looking for a breakaway basket, and it's blocked from behind. Carr blocks it. Here comes Fears.
He turned it over on one end, made a great hustle play to get that block.
Unbelievable. He just came out of nowhere to block that shot.
LeBron James type run down there.
Tang has it on the far side. 3-0 Duke early in the game. Here's a 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound Kohler. Kohler breaks to the basket. Underneath, nothing. Tries to get it into the wing to Tang, and Duke takes it away.
Well, he probably should have shot that. Second turnover against the Spartans.
Average is just a little over 10 a game. And they tend to come in bunches. Cameron. Check it. Cameron Boozer for a 3. Too hard. Rebound Michigan State. On the side. Carr. Ball whips its way out front. Give and go. Tang. Jump shot from the free throw line. No good.
Really good look, though. Yeah, it didn't go down.
But one and done. MSU, a pretty good offensive rebounding team. Not so good right now with it. Out front, Foster. Foster tries a little pass down low. Picked off by Fears. We're going the other way. Floater, Cooper, good!
That alley-oop, and a great job by Cooper running down the floor.
So that's the first 2 of the game for Michigan State, and we don't win again.
No, it's okay. I love that transition basket.
3-2. Spartans trailing Duke by 1. 17-15 to go. 3-ball. From the side, no good by Evans. And as we go for the rebound, we get our first whistle this afternoon.
Well, I thought that might have been an over the back, but they're going to call Kurt Tang for not boxing out properly there.
So the official comes over, talks to Tom a little bit. No shot on the foul. From the baseline, Foster will whip it in for the Blue Devils. Looking. Finally gets a bounce pass in over there to Boozer. And it comes around the horn, back out front. And I think that was a floater by Evans, intended for somebody, but there was nobody there.
Yeah, good defense there by the Sparks.
Tang wide open for a 3-ball. Oh, missed it. Long rebound comes out to Duke. They are on the run. Little give and go, and they throw it away. Evans was all set up. It was a 2-on-1 deal. Fears the only guy back, and Amenya was the guy to get the ball, and horrible pass.
Yeah, everyone playing a little bit nervous right now. No one has settled down. Both teams shooting 1 for 5, and both teams with 2 turnovers.
Well, nobody's got to tell anybody on these teams playing in this game today how good the other guy is and how much they want to win this game.
No doubt about it. What I like so far, though, out of the Michigan State offense is every shot has been a good shot. They just haven't been able to knock them down, where Duke otherwise has taken contested shots.
Well, Duke averages about 90 points a game. Spartans pushing 80, and right now we got a 3-2 game with 16:41 to go in the first half of play. Coming off a pick, Tang. Here's a 3-ball. No. And again, MSU one and done with the basketball. Caleb Foster, the point guard, gets the rebound. He's having all kinds of trouble. His Fears will not let him pick him. Now goes to Boozer. Boozer down low, double team. Out front, Foster passes on a 3, drives, turns, shoots. Oh, nice work by Caleb Foster.
Got into the lane, and pretty good defense, too, by Kurt Tang.
First 2 for him. 5-2 Duke. 16:05 to go, first half of play from East Lansing. Tang with the basketball. He's had a couple good looks, but long ball is yet to drop from Michigan State.
Yeah, 0 for 3 right now, start for Tang.
Fears dribbling around, and he's fouled from behind by Caleb Foster.
Yeah, he had the good old play there by Jeremy Fears, showing that experience drawing that foul.
Well, nobody gets to the free throw line for us more than he does, and that's why. Got a break in the action. 15:55 to go. First half of play from Michigan State's Breslin Center. It is Duke 5, MSU 2. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Meet, greet, and compete in Michigan's capital city. The Lansing Sports Commission is dedicated to helping you host your next athletic tournament or event in Greater Lansing. Our free services include everything from event development and tournament planning to promotions and recruiting volunteers. No matter the sport, the LSC can make your next event your best event. Plan on something greater. Find details at lansingsports.org.
Good helps keep people safe. Good keeps watch. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and Good works here. Come join us. We offer great pay and benefits, paid training, and we have immediate openings for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service staff, and more. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
We are back with more Spartan action in just a moment. After this brief pause from your local station, you are listening to MSU Basketball.
Whoa, boss, how did that happen?
Mind your business.
I mean, how did a forklift make a shish kebab out of our company truck?
I said mind your business, Billy. It's why we have auto owners. We work with an independent agent to customize our policies. So when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered. Because unlike you, minding our business is their business.
Oh, that's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
You didn't do this, did you, boss?
Mind your business, Billy.
Meet, greet, and compete in Michigan's capital city. The Lansing Sports Commission is dedicated to helping you host your next athletic tournament or event in Greater Lansing. Our free services include everything from event development and tournament planning to promotions and recruiting volunteers. No matter the sport, the LSC can make your next event your best event. Plan on something greater. Find details at lansingsports.org.
Farm Bureau Insurance invites you inside the green for an exclusive dinner with Michigan State basketball coach Tom Izzo. For details and to register, visit InsideTheGreenSuites.com. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
Well, we got two teams that know how to light it up, and so far, it's a 5-2 basketball game.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of nerves right now. Neither team playing their style, a little out of control with the turnovers. But Michigan State, as I mentioned, getting good shots, so just got to knock them down.
And by the way, Spartan fans, choose chill and celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21. Coors Light, choose chill. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Beer. Stick around for Zach Zerdenik and the Coors Light halftime show. But we got a little bit of action to go before we get to Zach. 15:55 to go in this first half of play. So Fears got fouled. He will flip the ball in for Michigan State with 20 on the shot clock. MSU is 1 for 6 to begin this game from the field. And they're trying to set up Carr down low for an easy off the glass shot, but Duke gets away, knocks it out of bounds again.
Actually, they're going to call a foul on Dame Sarr, who was behind him, so another foul against the Blue Devils.
First on Sarr. That is the second on Duke. Inbound pass to Cooper. Now back to Fears, and Jeremy will set the attack for Michigan State. Spartans trailing 5-2. Fears has it. 8 on the shot clock. He breaks to the basket. He's in traffic. Step back 2 off the front of the rim. Rebound. Cooper off the glass. It's in.
He's got all 4 Spartan points. Great offensive rebound.
Finally an offensive board, and we got a 1-point game now, 5-4. Into the game, Caden Boozer gives it to his twin brother. Nope, he doesn't. He gives it to Brown for a slam dunk, as you heard. That's the first 2 for Brown.
Got into the middle of the lane. Easy pass and bucket there for the Blue Devils.
So we're down 3 again. Duke 7, Michigan State 4. 15:08 to go, first half. Fears with the basketball. Like Matt said, Coop's got all 4 of our points. Kohler with the ball. He's thinking about a 3, but he might back Boozer in.
I wish he would have. Nobody's double teaming, but running out of time now.
6 in the shot clock. Carr's got it. Step back two from the free throw line, just about missed everything. Rebound Duke.
And I'm not sure he had to fade away on that. He could go up with his jumping ability and just shoot that straight up.
Well, he's got jumping ability.
All day.
Boozer with the basketball. Now goes over to Sarr. Back to Brown. Shot clock winding. Evans for a three ball, nothing but net for Isaiah Evans. And right now MSU is trailing by 6, 10-4. And in transition, the ball goes all the way down the Carr. He goes up and he gets decked and fouled.
And beat his first defender, and then Brown came over and just hit him to the floor. So a foul there against Brown.
First on Brown, and MSU is going to get his first free throws here this afternoon. Matter of fact, these will be the first free throws of the game. And Carr has done well of late against Iowa. He made all 5 of them. First free throws up, and it is good.
And it's so important for Colin Carr to make that first one. It really sets him up for the rest of the game, not just from the line, but his overall game scoring points.
So Carr gets his first break of the game, and Cam Ward, injured wrist and all, is in there, a 6'8", 225 freshman. Second free throws away, and it is no good. Duke rebounds. So it stays a 5-point game now. Duke's got 10. Michigan State's got 5 with 14-19 to go. First half of play from East Lansing.
After a slow start, Duke has now made their last 3 field goals.
Boozer with the basketball. Caden. And he has a little lob pass going, trying to set up Brown. Can't do it. Rebound Michigan State. Carr on the move. Yes!
Duke defense just not ready for how fast Carr is when he catches that ball. Amazing.
You cannot be ready for that. He's got 3. We're back within 3. Duke 10, Michigan State 7. 13:49 to go, first half of play. Out front, Caden Boozer. In the wing, Sars tries a 3-ball. Wow, that was nice.
Well, it started with Boozer with that ball down low. Michigan State went to help, and the left shooter's open on the outside.
Well, right now, the 3-ball is helping out Duke a little bit. They got 3 of them. Lead this thing 13-7.
They've made their last 2.
13:25 to go in the first half of play. Spartans could use a bucket. With the ball, Cooper. Nothing. Out to Fort for a wide open 3-ball in the top of the circle. No good. And another rebound for Duke as Sars gets it. Gets it out now to Caden Boozer. 13 to go in this first half. Spartans ice cold shooting. Cameron Boozer. He just fired an air ball from 3, and Cooper saves it. He gets it to Fort, and then they take it away. And now with the ball, Brown wide open for a 3, and luckily he misses. Loose ball. Fort on the floor. MSU's got it. Here comes Spears pushing tempo. Lob pass, Fort. Slam dunk.
Trey Fort, we've seen that twice now this year, and that one was an emphatic dunk.
Well, Fort's known for the long ball. He just got his first 2 at close range.
Another assist for Spears. That's 3.
13-9 to score. Here comes Duke with the lead with 12:18 to go in the first half of play. Ball goes down low. Intercepted. Fierce has it. Bounce pass, Carr off the glass. It's in.
It's the deck. No foul called, but another transition basketball. That's what Tom Izzo wanted today.
Carr's got 5. We got a 2-point game all of a sudden. 13-11 Duke.
And you got to love this tempo. It is up and down in Michigan State's favor.
And Duke is not keeping up with the tempo part of it right now. On the side, wide open for a 3-ball, nothing but net by Kamenya. Man.
He's made 2 already in the first half.
Sweet looking shot. He's got 6, 11:40 to go. First half of play. Duke by 5, 16-11. With the ball, Cam Ward, bank shot underneath, no, and Coop goes to the rebound. I think they fouled him.
Yeah, from behind, Carmania not in position will get that foul.
So with that, we got ourselves a timeout. Well, the offense coming to life a little bit for MSU. It's Duke 16, Spartans have 11. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
People can't have access to quality medical care without affordable health insurance. At Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, we understand increasing health insurance costs are becoming more of a strain on the budgets of the businesses and people we serve. Affordability matters. It affects real families, real decisions, and real care. That's why at Blue Cross we're dedicated to finding solutions. To learn about this critical issue and our efforts to make healthcare affordable for all, visit mibluedaily.com/affordability today.
Farm Bureau Insurance invites you inside the green for an exclusive dinner with basketball coach Tom Izzo. This unique experience includes a private dinner for one winner and 3 guests with Coach Izzo. The winner also receives a private tour of the Breslin Center, an autographed basketball from Coach, tickets to a future home game, and more. For more details and to register, visit InsideTheGreenSweeps.com. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
Sometimes we're asked if you need to be a Spartan to be a member of Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. The answer is no. To be an MSU FCU member, you just need 3 things. 1. You love saving money and earning cash back. 2. You have a passion for supporting your community, just like we do. 3. When it comes to your future, you prefer to dream big. If this sounds like you, visit msufcu.org to get started. Of course, if you want to cheer on MSU, we're totally on board with that too. Go green.
Calling hard seltzer lovers. Searching for the tastiest seltzer? Look no further. Neutral Vodka Seltzer is absolutely delicious. Made with real vodka and real juice, Neutral keeps it tasty with every sip. With flavors like pineapple, watermelon, orange, and lime, there's something for everyone. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch. Neutral flavored vodka and carbonation 4.5.
Whether it's home, auto, life, or business insurance, Diversified Insurance Group has the coverage you need to stay ahead of the game. Personalized solutions, just like a perfectly executed play. Visit WeDigInsurance.com today, and let's win together, on and off the court.
And don't forget Auto Owners Insurance, simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you. Well, Matt, what's your take so far? The game is getting a little bit of a flow to it, but it's still MSU struggling to shoot.
Yeah, they are. All of 3 from the three-point line, but not relying on the 3. Over half of Duke's shots have been from the three-point line, and they've actually missed a few wide-open ones. And their offense has kind of come, the ones they've made, in kind of transition, trailing transition, more broken defense by the Spartans. So when the Spartans can get back transition-wise and set up their defense, they've been very, very good at it.
Well, our top scorer so far is Carr with 5. Coops got 5 boards, and Fears already 4 assists. And their top scorer with a couple of long balls that have gone in, Nicholas Kamenya, he's got 6. So I don't think there's been any surprises so far, but I have noticed, though, in watching Cameron Boozer play a little bit, I don't think he wants any part of transition.
No, exactly. He's not a kind of athlete type of player. He is big, maybe just a smaller version, not by much of his dad. But what I've seen so far, when he's gone to the basket or really tried to take that initial step, Carson Cooper's been right in front of him, and there's been a lot of white shirts there supporting Carson. So you really got to like the focus that they've done against Boozer.
Well, when Matt mentions his dad, Carlos, he also played at Duke. Had a nice NBA career, NBA All-Star for a couple of seasons. So at the end of the day, basketball kind of runs in their family.
Yeah, and we've heard about these 2 brothers for a while now. They've been the darling of that class that came in, or freshman class, if you would. So, these guys, or at least, I'm sorry, Cameron has lived up to the hype, and he is probably one of the best freshmen in the country.
Coming in for the first time, Divine Ukachukwu, a 6'3", 190 sophomore, averaging 4 a game. And I think Jordan Scott's also out there, a 6'8", 200-pound freshman from Reston, Virginia, averaging 3 a game.
And Jordan Scott eventually is going to find that long shot, and he can be a difference maker.
So the ball comes deep to Ward. He gives it right back to Ukachukwu. Now over there to Kohler, wide open for 3 out front. It is no good, but Scott got the rebound. Finally, an offensive board. Fresh 20 for Michigan State. Ukachukwu lob pass to Ward down low. Bank shot, no. He's got a rebound. He gets knocked down. They got a held ball. Who gets it?
Well, since Michigan State won the tip at the beginning of the game, it'll be Duke basketball.
Well, one thing Scott and Ward bring to the lineup, energy.
A lot of energy, and I don't think Cam Ward was expecting that drop-off pass. He was expecting Ukachukwu to shoot that, so not his fault he missed that shot.
11:05 to go in this first half of play. Duke 16, Michigan State's got 11. Out front, the Blue Devils on the weave with the ball. Cameron Boozer gives it up. Goes to the side to the point guard, Foster. Foster in the paint. Kicks out for another wide open three ball. This one is no good by Kamenya. But Duke got the rebound. They get a fresh 20. 16-11. Blue Devils by 5. Gungba with the ball. Their post player. On the weave goes out there to Harris, who's just come in for the first time. On the side with 2 on the shot clock. A travel. Foster was trying, I think, draw a foul off a tag, got up in the air, end of the day. He doesn't shoot it, and he travels.
Yeah, and Harris, who threw that pass, had no idea what the shot clock was looking like. Hard to blame Foster, but another turnover against the Blue Devils, their 4th.
So it's a chance for MSU to make up some ground here with the ball. Scott on the side, dribbling around. Gives it up, Tang with it. 10:15 to go in this first half. Spartans down 5 with the ball. Kohler, he's working. He's working hard on Gungba. Spin, shoots. Oh, it popped out. Well, another defensive board for Duke.
Yeah, that's Kohler's shot. They're not double teaming, so I love the play of getting him the ball down low.
So here they come, Foster with it. He virtually dribbles the ball out of bounds, but gets it off to Harris just in time. Rebound, Kohler. Ukachukwu with it. MSU could desperately use a bucket. Kohler has it. MSU's had good shots, they're just not going. Kohler wide open from the side. He got it!
They needed that. They were 0 for 4 their last 4 shots. Big time shot by Kohler.
First 3 of the afternoon for Kohler. We're back within a due, 16-14.
Spartans from 3 are 1 of 5. Duke 4 of 10.
Under 10 to go in this first half. Be a great time to get a stop and get a little bit closer. Out front, Harris for a 3 ball. Oh, he makes it.
Went inside to Boozer, double team. He went right back to Harris for the 3.
That's his first 3 of the game. Now it's 19-14. Kurtang with the basketball for Michigan State, going right to left this half. Ukachukwu with it. Having troubles. Kohler picks up a loose ball. Now to Tang. Tang cut off nicely by the Duke defense. Back to Ukachukwu. 9 on the shot clock. Looking to have a little lob pass. No, comes back out to Tang. He's got to fire a 3. No good. And nobody's under the board to get that one.
Well, a tough shot there for Kurtang, who you said had to shoot that with the shot clock running down.
Pierce getting ready to come back in, by the way, for Michigan State.
Yeah, they might need him.
A 3 ball fired way out by their big guy, Gungba. He misses. Rebound comes out to Michigan State.
And believe it, not a bad 3-point shooter at 43%.
That's pretty good in anybody's book. With it right now, Kohler, top of the circle for Michigan State. Now to Ukachukwu. He'll try is that a 3?
That's a 3. Why not?
He got it. This guy couldn't buy a basket early.
We needed it at Michigan State. Now 2 of their last 3 from the long line.
He's now 6 out of 16 from 3-point range. What a jump he's had of late. Duke with the basketball. Harris tries a 3 and he flops. Doesn't get the call. Misses the shot. And Ukachukwu rebounds. Down court Tang. Bounce pass Ward. And as he's going for the layup, a nice block from behind that time by Gungba. He pulled a car on that one.
Yeah, Ward never saw him coming. He had to go a little more strong to the basket, but it will be Michigan State basketball.
So 17:50 to go. First half of play from East Lansing. It's Duke 19, Michigan State 17. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Now, how do we get to the airport?
Take mine.
Thanks, Jen.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. It starts with our team and people like you. University of Michigan Health Sparrow is hiring for a wide variety of roles at all experience levels. Unlock your potential and discover a fulfilling career at one of our award-winning hospitals and health centers. We make a difference every day, together. Join us at careers.ufmhealthsparrow.org.
We are back with more Spartan action in just a moment. After this brief pause from your local station, you are listening to MSU Basketball.
Spartan fans, are you looking to grow with a company that cares about you, the environment, and your community? At Shupan, our commitment to a better world goes beyond recycling. We're a leading metals and plastics processor, recycler, and manufacturer, and we're looking for you. Join our team and find a career where you can grow and receive competitive wages, benefits, and monthly incentives. You'll be part of a team that's building a more resourceful future. Find your purpose and your career at Shupan.com. That's SCHUPAN.com. Go green.
Hello?
Where are you? The party started an hour ago.
I got, delayed.
Wait, are you at the casino again?
Casino? No, not at all.
If gambling is getting in the way of your priorities, self-exclusion from the Detroit casinos might be for you. Learn more at don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Have a gambling problem? Call the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER.
Well, we got a tight one, as you might guess. Let's now go by the numbers with the MSU Federal Credit Union. The official credit union of Spartan Athletics. Go green with MSU FCU. What do you got, Matt?
Well, Duke shooting 39% from the field for the game. Michigan State 33%. Duke is 5 of 13 from 3. But it's interesting, 72% of their shots have been threes. That is really relying on that long line. So we'll see if that continues. The Michigan State defense can sharpen up a little bit. But it's interesting. Duke has 14 fouls. Michigan State only 1. And we've played 12 and a half minutes of basketball. Very interesting. I like the fast break points, though. That number, Michigan State 7, Duke 0.
Well, coach sends out Ukachukwu. Carr's out there, Cooper, Kohler, and Fears. So Tom's going with both of his point guards right now.
Yeah, I like the fact Fields, Jeremy back in the game and control the offense. One other thing to note, although he's out of the game, Cameron Boozer, the superstar from Duke, no points.
And he's like their guy.
Yeah, so watch out when he comes back in. You know he's going to be focused, trying to do something.
7:50 left in the first half. Ball comes into Kohler for a 3-ball. He got it!
Duke defense has left him wide open. That was a strange play, but a great shot by Kohler.
MSU, for the first time, takes the lead by a point, 20-19.
On a 6-0 run over the last 30 seconds.
Looks good to me. 7:35 to go, first half of play. With the ball right now, Evans. Evans being guarded by Carr. Trying to shake him, and we got a whistle.
Well, you probably figured that was going to happen. I mentioned the 1 foul. Now it's 2. Colin Carr just gets a foul called there for shoving.
Way to go, Matt.
You know it's going to happen. These guys in the black and white shirts, they want to be heard from too.
Well, we heard him. No shot on the foul. Caden Boozer to flip it in. He gets it over there to Gungba. Gungba working on Kohler, step back 2, difficult shot, got the roll, and it's good.
Yeah, he sure did get the roll. Good defense there by Kohler.
So he's got 2, and now it's Duke 21, Michigan State 20, and we got a whistle, and
Gungba
Cooper's on the floor.
Absolutely ran over Cooper. Not sure if Coop flopped, but he doesn't do that a lot. Foul will be on Gungba.
Well, that's his first. 15 foul against Duke. No shot on the foul. Furs will flip it in. 7:13 to go in the game. Deep in the backcourt comes to Cooper. Spartans trail Duke by a single point, 21-20. High post bounce pass goes to Cooper. Now to Kohler, top of the key. They're trying to set up down low, can't, so Kohler will just give it up to Fears. Now to Carr, jump shot from the elbow, a little bit off to the left.
Well,
goes out of bounds and Duke gets it back.
Too bad, too. I mentioned earlier when he faded away, he didn't make that shot. That looked good, but did not draw iron.
What do they say? It isn't a takeoff, it's a landing sometimes that gets you.
Well, I like the fact he shot that with confidence. I hope he does it again if he gets that opportunity.
Here comes Duke, and they try a little two-man game between Caden Boozer and Gungba, and we got a whistle.
Well, Ugochukwu had to come over. He shoved Gungba, who will go to the line, foul on Ugochukwu. But right now, Michigan State cannot keep Caden Boozer out of the lane.
So that's Devine's first foul, and coming up the second free throw attempts of this game. Let me try it again. The first free throw attempts of this game for Duke.
There you go.
Gungba, not a bad free throw shooter on the year at 77%. The big guy takes aim, shots away, and it's good. So he has 3 points here this afternoon. Taking the seat is Foster for Duke, coming in as Saar for the Blue Devils, and Scott's back in for Michigan State. One more coming for Gungba. Shot is away, got them both, nice work. So now it's Duke by 3, 23-20. 6:45 to go, first half of play. Fears across the timeline. Now goes over there to Scott, to Carr. Fears dribbling around. Now to Kohler, wide open for a three. He got it. We're tied.
That's his third three of the game, and they've all been from the exact same spot on that left side.
Well, he's got 9. 6:25 to go. Finally, the long ball heating up for Michigan State. Here comes Duke. Gungba with the ball. Kicks it out front for a Boozer three. No good. Nice rebound, though, by Sars, but he misses the follow.
I think that shot might have been blocked by Scott.
Think you might be right. And on the move is Michigan State. Out front with the ball now is Kohler. Gives it to Fears at the point. He will settle it down a little bit. 6 to go in the game. First half. Lob pass Kohler. He's got a step. He's doubled now. He spins, shoots, and he missed it at point-blank range.
Now he's missed some shots inside. His shots that he's made have all been threes.
Well, it's interesting to watch the Duke bench. They call a play every time down from the bench. With the ball, Cameron. I should say Caden Boozer. Now to Brown. Shot clock at 10, and Scott takes a pass away. He took it away from Caden Boozer.
The freshman defense, again, outstanding.
Scott, Carr open for a three ball from the side. It is short, but Scott got the rebound. He is fighting. They fouled him.
The freshman Scott being a difference maker. I talked about it when he got in the game. A steal, some defensive rebounds. Great play.
Gungba just picked up his second foul. Coming off the bench for Michigan State, Jesse McCullough, 6'10", 240 redshirt freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio. Kohler's going to get a break.
And McCullough had a career-high 9 points in that game against Iowa. He was one of the difference makers off the bench.
And he also had a career-high 17 minutes, Matt.
Yeah.
Spartan bench you can call young, but man, they can play.
Well, Cameron Boozer, we've talked about him from Duke back in the game. 0 points. You got to be careful with him.
5:16 to go. Fears from the baseline. Gets it to McCullough, who flips it right back to Jeremy. He'll set the attack. We're tied at 23. Spartans have only led this game once by a single point. Fears with the basketball, dribbling around. Picks up the dribble. McCullough wide open for a three. He got it!
He can do that. You cannot sleep on Jesse McCullough.
You gotta love it.
Spartans now with 5 threes. Both teams have 5 threes.
Biggest lead of the game for the home team, 26-23. Here comes Duke. With the ball right now, Caden Boozer. Caden Boozer down the lane, kicks in the wing, back out front it goes. Nothing happening. Now the wing, Foster for a wide open three. No! Rebound Cooper. Here comes Michigan State. Fears on the move, and they fouling from behind. In the guilty party is Cameron Boozer of Duke.
That'll be the 7th against the Blue Devils, sending Jeremy Fears, one of our best free throw shooters, our best free throw shooter, to the line.
First on Boozer. 7th team foul on Duke. We're shooting the 1+. And how big are these? The 1-and-1. How big are these, Matt?
They really are. You never obviously want to miss that first one. You want the opportunity for the second. But when you make that first one, it gives you a little confidence. And for Michigan State, in a close game like this, free throws are going to make all the difference. Well, the zone right now taunting Cameron Boozer a little bit. I'd always be leery about that. But right now, the referees are going to take a look at the monitor. Not sure what they're going to look at, but they are possibly, I would think, Duke might be challenging something.
Well, both officials, one has gone over to Duke's bench, one has come over to Coach Izzo. Of course, John Shire, the head coach of Duke, is in his 4th season. And man, what a great start he's had.
Oh, I think what Duke did and Mike Krzyzewski was set John Scheer up for success. He was a longtime assistant, obviously an outstanding basketball player at Duke in his day, but when he got the head job, the reins, he was set up with a really good team, and they've been good for the 3 years he's been there.
Big time, and they got to the Final Four last year. So with that, as the officials are examining something. We have a media timeout. 4:30 left in the first half of play. Michigan State 26, Duke 23. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Our country is held together by small businesses. That's a fact. It's also a fact that 9 out of 10 of those small businesses will fail. Why? Because it's hard, really, really hard to build a profitable business from the ground up today. Pure Talk knows that. They started as a small American wireless company determined to keep their customer service in this country. It worked, and today Pure Talk is determined to help other small businesses prosper by offering them the same white glove service the big guys get. Same service, same 5G network at a truly affordable price. Pure Talk is focused on businesses that employ welders and roofers, electricians, plumbers, HVAC techs, the people who keep the lights on. If that sounds like your business, give Pure Talk Business a try and see just how much you could save. Dial pound 250, say micro, to switch to an American wireless company who understands the power of small business. Pure Talk.
Calling hard seltzer lovers. Searching for the tastiest seltzer? Look no further. Neutral Vodka Seltzer is absolutely delicious. Made with real vodka and real juice, Neutral keeps it tasty with every sip. With flavors like pineapple, watermelon, orange, and lime, there's something for everyone. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch. Neutral flavored vodka and carbonation, 4.5% alcohol by volume, St. Louis, Missouri.
Sometimes we're asked if you need to be a Spartan to be a member of Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. The answer is no. To be an MSU FCU member, you just need 3 things. 1. You love saving money and earning cash back. 2. You have a passion for supporting your community, just like we do. 3. When it comes to your future, you prefer to dream big. If this sounds like you, visit msufcu.org to get started. Of course, if you want to cheer on MSU, we're totally on board with that too. Go green.
$4.30 left. Don't forget, when it comes to business internet service, local support, and a fiber-based system that is fast and extremely reliable, well, you need to go to ACD. This is what ACD offers to the business community. They're local 24/7 with 365 days a year of technical support. And as we said, a great fiber-based system. For more information on how you can up your company's internet game, simply go to acd.net. That's acd.net. We use them pretty good. So what's going on, Matt?
Well, I haven't seen anything announced yet, but I saw the referees just say one and one, which will send Jeremy Fears to the free throw line. I'm guessing nothing.
So that means he's there for the 1+ as MSU leads Duke 26-23 with 4:30 left in this first half of play. Another packed house here at the Breslin Center. Here comes the shot. And it's good. There had to be a lane violation there, but they're not going to call it.
Not when he made it, right? Had he missed, he probably would have got a second chance.
So that's the first points for the MSU point guard today. Fears, second shot. Here it is. Nothing but net.
Well, you mentioned that's his first points, but 7 assists, no turnovers for Fears.
Sounds good to me. Spartans with the biggest lead of the afternoon so far, 28-23. Here comes Duke with the basketball. They're having a hard time getting into their offense. With the ball is Boozer. Cameron hasn't scored yet. He skipped past his brother. Caden floaters away. No! Rebound. It comes out to McCullough. Here comes MSU. Fears. Bounce pass down low, but the ball is knocked away. It was intended for Cooper. Boozer gets it, flips it to his brother. They're twins, and Caden lays it up, and it's in. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it really was. Right there, the first bad pass we've seen from Fears.
3-point game now. Michigan State 28. Duke's got 25 with 3:45 left. All kinds of bumping and grinding out front. Finally, Fears gives it up to Cooper for a jump shot from the elbow. No good. Duke rebound.
Well, good look there from Cooper. That jump shot, we saw him make that against Carolina.
Evans with the basketball. He'll fire a 3. No. Long rebound comes out to Scott. Here comes MSU down to Coop. He's on the move, runs into Boozer. That's going to be a foul against their superstar.
Yeah, they give that one to Cameron Boozer. And again, the transition there by Michigan State. forcing Duke to get back and out of position.
Well, now Coach Schreier has a decision to make. That is the second foul on Cameron Boozer.
Well, with 3:22 to play in this half, you're thinking of getting him out. Certainly don't want him to pick up his third.
Cooper, 70% free throw shooter, just missed.
Now Michigan State now 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
McCullough, who's given Coach some great minutes, including a long ball, is out. So now the front line consists of Cooper, who has one more free throw coming, Carr and Kohler. Backcourt, Fears, and also out there is Scott. Second shot's away, nothing but net for Cooper.
Well, interesting, Duke has decided to leave Cameron Boozer in with those 2 fouls.
Well, let's see what happens. 3:19 to go. I'm guessing he's not going to play much defense now with 2 fouls. Spartans lead at 29-25. Duke going left to right out front, Gungba. Now goes over to Boozer, nothing. A beautiful pass down low to Sars, and he is fouled.
A very nice pass, and Sars did a great job of catching that basketball, and they're going to give that foul to Fierce. I certainly didn't think that was on the shot, but Sars will head to the line.
Well, that's the first foul. Going to be shooting 2. Well, Sars not a great free throw shooter, 10 out of 20 on the year coming in. His first shot this afternoon, and of course he makes it.
Of course, nothing but net.
He looked good on that one, didn't he? So he's got 4. Here comes his second one. Way short, but the rebound comes right down to Boozer, and it winds up being a 3-point trip for Duke, and Boozer gets his first points of the afternoon.
Yeah, and to protect Boozer now, Duke's playing zone defense, but I'd still try to get this ball inside and go at him.
1-point game. A 3-ball. Fears out front, no. Rebound Boozer. So Duke can reclaim the lead on this trip. Sars has it. 2:38 to go, first half of play. Michigan State 29, Duke 28.
Michigan State's missed their last 3 field goals.
Sars with the ball, driving the baseline. Flips it into the wing, nothing. Back out front. Boozer's 3, no. Rebound Cooper. Caden short on his shot. Here comes Jeremy. He's moving. He goes underneath. He slips. He falls. Ball's loose. Scott somehow gets it. And now to Carr. Carr in the paint. Up, shoots, off the glass. No. Rebound Duke.
Well, I know Carr forced that shot, but I like him aggressively going to the rim. Just got to get another basket to go.
2 to go and a half. Spartans lead Duke by 1, 29-28. On the side, Kamenya with it. He's going down low. Skip pass. Boozer wide open for 3-ball. He airballs it. Caden Boozer airballs it right to Carr. Here comes Fears. Now to Kohler. He's going to go for his 4th 3. He's got it.
You gotta love it. Beautiful pass from Fears.
Yes, sir. Michigan State 32. Duke's got 28, and the Blue Devils call a timeout. Holy cow. Hey, don't forget, frankly, you want to join us for the Michigan Sports Brief every weekday on Spartan Network affiliated stations, presented by Frankenmuth Insurance. Find your local independent agent near you by visiting fmins.com. Well, by the way, who's your halftime guest, Matt?
We'll be talking with associate head coach Doug Wojcik.
If you want to see just a piece of work, go into the war room, and when he has a scout, how he lays out the plan on that big grease board, it's like it's a Bible.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the amount of detail, the work that he puts in. I mean, the staff contributes, but Doug Wojcik gets these big games. He loves it, and he's not afraid of that challenge.
So we have 93 seconds left between now and halftime. By the way, Matt, those 4 threes that Jackson Kohler has ties a career high.
Yeah, I remember that game when he went 4 for 4. Was that Arkansas?
Could be.
Yeah, I know it was here at home, but for this one, he's 4 of 5. He's made the last 4 in a row.
Well, Duke's got the basketball. Spartans have the lead. Shot clock at 15 seconds for the Blue Devils. Cameron Boozer, lob pass intended for their big guy, Gungba. And Nick goes over everybody's head. There's a collision and we got a foul, and it's going to be against Michigan State.
And it's going to go against Ugo Chuko, which is interesting. You know how in football they don't call pass interference if a guy can't catch it? Dungo, no way could catch that pass, but Ugo Chuko still gets called for the foul.
That's his second. He comes out, and Scott comes back in for Michigan State. So from the baseline, Foster is flipping it in. Out front with the ball, Cameron Boozer. Now to Sars. Sars breaks to the basket, and he travels, and they don't call anything. I can't believe it.
I cannot believe it either. Neither can Tom Izzo or this crowd. Wow.
So Duke gets a bucket. It's now a 1-point game, 32-31. That was pretty amazing.
I mean, I guess you can ice skate out here now.
You can, but we're not in mud. With the ball card, down low it goes to Cooper. It's Cooper working on Gumba. Nothing there, so it comes back out to Fears. 5 on the shot clock. Fears, jump shot at the elbow, little short rebound. Cameron Boozer, here comes Duke, trailing Michigan State by 1 point with 30-some seconds to go in the half. Tom is still wanting to know why there wasn't a travel.
He's had a chance now to talk to all 3 referees.
14 on the shot clock. Cameron Boozer with the basketball. 18 seconds for the half. Kamenya has it. Bounce pass now goes down to Cameron Boozer. He's working on Cooper. Spin, shots away, dances off the rim. Rebound Scott. Here comes MSU. 4 seconds left in the half. Fierce has it, and he gets fouled.
Sard, the freshman, just not ready defensively. Great job by Fierce drawing that foul.
That's his second. And our best free throw shooter is going to the line with 0.9 seconds left in the half for the one-on-one. How cool would it be to make 2 here?
That would be big time, and there's probably no one you want more on the line right now than Jeremy Fierce.
So, I still can't believe they didn't call travel on that.
They've shown the replay a few times trying to get this crowd excited, and every time you watch it, it's pretty clear of travel.
So at the line is Fears. He's 2 out of 2 from the stripe here this afternoon, and he's now 3 out of 3. He'll get the bonus.
On that 91.5% free throw percentage going up today.
Well, they put some time back up on the clock. It's 1.8 seconds between now and halftime. Looks like the gamble of Coach Schreier paid off because Boozer Carmen did not get this 3rd foul.
Yeah, Duke wins zone to keep him away from playing one-on-one defense. It did work.
Second one's up, and it's good. Great work by Fears. He's got 4. Spartans lead by 3.
Tom Izzo calls timeout. He just wants to set up his defense.
34-31, Michigan State leading Duke with 1.8 seconds left between now and halftime. What a game we have had so far. And it's interesting, you have 2 groups, well coached, great players on both benches, but the styles are different.
Oh, they really are. I mean, it's Duke, a lot of inside penetration, get that ball inside, and then the kickouts for 3. They've shot the ball 30 times. 19 of them have been threes. So it's been interesting. And for Coach Izzo, though, he's happy with his style. He wanted to keep the points under 70 points. Right now, he's getting his wish. If he can continue to do this in the second half, I think he likes his chances.
Largest lead of the game for Duke was 6 points at one time. Our largest lead was 5 at one point. And right now it's 34-31. Spartans by 3, and Duke's got 1.8 seconds to deal with. And they got to go wire to wire if they're going to get a shot off. Kamenya runs the baseline. Throws it down the court to Boozer. Ball knocked away by Carr. Cooper gets it off. Does it count? It's a 3.
I think it counts. Cooper with his first 3 of his career. Give it to him.
Well, they may look at the monitor. Anyway, it's now time for a halftime interview presented by, as always, a Boot Law Firm. And I'll take it away, Matt.
Well, thank you. Well, as we've talked about, we're talking with Associate Head Coach Doug Wojcik. We're waiting to see if there's 3 counts. But, Doug, this one's lived up to everything we've talked about. Let's get your thoughts so far.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, we got to defend the three-point line, though. Those corner threes really hurting us. But started slow offensively, kind of been inconsistent offensively. Done a great job on Boozer. I mean, what's Boozer have?
Only 2 points.
Yeah, off the free throw cutout.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
An offensive rebound.
That's ridiculous. I know Coach is going to address that right now. But did a damn good job on everybody but Kamini, number 14.
You know, a few times we were looking at it, Boozer was double-teamed down in the post. We didn't think that was something you were trying to do. Was that something you addressed?
No. We weren't doubling. We were going to go dig on the dribble.
Right.
All right, and so the one time when they made a three, we went and dug before he started dribbling. He's way too good of a passer to go. And he's too strong. He could take on a double pretty well. So you got to go once he puts it on the floor, and we'll adjust that at halftime.
You were able to stop the penetration of Foster, but it was the other Boozer, Caden, who got into the lane and hurt you a few times.
He did. Yep, he does like to go left, and that's the ball screen defense. We got to do a better job, but they really want to get Boozer on the slot short roll, Matt.
Right.
Really going to his right, coming off the elbow there on the left side. They set the slot. We got to press up and do a better job. It's tough. We're hoping to get that help from the corner. But now if you get that help from the corner, that's where they're getting some threes.
And you got the fast break going early. Is that something you're going to say to the guys, we got to get going again in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, that's our game. If we get stops, get rebounds, got to punish them in transition.
Well, Doug, we'll let you get back in there. Appreciate your time. Good luck.
Okay, thanks, guys.
You bet.
Well, I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah, the thing is, can you continue to do this against Cameron Boozer? Are you going to keep him down? He only has 2 points. You only have a 3-point lead. It reminds me of that Final Four when we played North Carolina and Scott May only had 2 points at halftime or something below 5 and goes for 20-something in the second half and beat us in that Final Four. So you have to be careful. Boozer's a terrific player, but keep it up here at the Breslin with the seniors. Carson Cooper so far with a great game defensively and offensively.
What we're doing right now, instead of throwing the break and getting to Zach in the Coors Light halftime report, and by the way, it's 34-31 at the break, Michigan State by 3. Greg and Dawn Williams did something amazing yesterday. I mean amazing, something that has never been done. They put towards Michigan State and athletics collectively $401 million. And it was a personal donation. It wasn't through Acrisure, his company. $4.1 million, which changes the landscape of the athletic department for sure. It just changes everything. And there's more to come. And that doesn't even count what Greg and Don have already done for Michigan State. And so Greg is going to come out here and address this unbelievable crowd here at the Breslin Center. And I think people would like to hear what he has to say. And
yeah, without a doubt. And you think about the fact this week Michigan State Athletics came out with the Go Sparta campaign, which was an aggressive one with $1 billion as the goal. And now the Williams family has, Greg and Don donated nearly a little over 40% of that goal here in week one. And what a way to get this campaign started.
And so they're showing a video message. And now it's time for Greg, I think, is going to come out and say something to this incredible crowd here at the Breslin Center. Well, Greg and Don are both coming out, getting a standing ovation, as they should. And they're about ready to hand him, I do believe, a wireless mic. Hope so. So everybody can hear us thinking what he has to say. They're holding up signs on the floor, $401 million. Obviously, we're playing the fight song. Everybody's standing up in the Breslin Center.
They're taking a few pictures there with our president and athletic director. So now our microphone's been handed over.
In the history of this great university that we all love. And we are here to just one more time to thank Don and Greg Williams for their incredible gift that's going to elevate this great university for generations to come. So let's raise those cards and give it up for Greg and Don Williams. It's a great day to be a Spartan. And go green!
Kevin Guskowitz, president of Michigan State University, who, by the way, arrived here via North Carolina, which means he doesn't like Duke either. And I bumped into him yesterday, and he said, I'm getting out my Beat Duke pin, and I'm sure he's wearing it at some point today.
Well, let's certainly hope so. And our athletic director played soccer at North Carolina, so, he has those same sentiments.
Won a national championship. Well, it looks like Greg is not going to speak. You heard what Kevin had to say. But what an amazing thing they have done. We'll be back with more in our halftime report in a moment, right here on the Spartan Media Network.
The AC by Marriott Lansing Hotel is redefining your overnight experience in East Lansing. These brand new facilities opened in 2023 and bring an unmatched level of hospitality to visitors of Michigan State University. As part of the Red Cedar development, guests have walkable access to restaurants and a direct connection to campus. There's no other choice when it comes to overnight lodging here in Michigan's capital city, steps away from Spartan Stadium. Book now at achotellansing.com.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Gambling can be fun.
Here we go.
Kind of like skydiving. The thrill, the excitement. But be careful, or gambling will start to feel like skydiving without a parachute. For tips that will help keep you out of harm's way, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Have a gambling problem? Call the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Rocket, we believe everyone deserves their shot at the American dream. So if you're feeling locked out of home ownership, we're here to give you back the keys. We're opening doors, breaking down walls, and doing everything we can to turn renters into owners. And we're not going to stop until we help everyone home. To find out more, visit rocket.com. Rocket, own the dream.
Welcome into the Coors Light halftime show on the Spartan Media Network. Michigan State in front 34-31 on the Duke Blue Devils at the break. Before we get into our first half stats, let's now pause 10 seconds for our network stations to identify themselves. Let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and you want to talk about a game that's been really tightly played. Both teams have made 11 field goals. Both teams have made 6 threes. The difference in this game, 3 more free throws from Michigan State. They're 6 of 8 from the strike. Duke is 3 of 4. Turnovers pretty even, 6 for Duke, 4 for Michigan State, but 7 Spartan points off those 6 Duke turnovers. MSU winning the rebounding battle 23-20. 8 second chance points for MSU as well. Points to the paint dead even, but the Spartans getting out in transition 12-2 on the break. Michigan State leading scorer, Jackson Kohler. He's got 12 points, 4 of 5 from 3, along with 3 rebounds. Jeremy Fears has just 4 points, but he's got 8 assists to 1 turnover in 16 minutes played in that first half. Carson Cooper with 5, Cohen Carr with 5, a 3 from Jesse McCullough off the bench, a 3 from Divine Ugochukwu off the bench, and 2 points on a slam on the break from Trey Ford. On the other side, it is Ben Kamenya who's leading the way for Duke. Nicholas Kamenya with 3 threes in this game. He's got 9. That leads the Blue Devils. Everybody else has a basket, though. Everyone on that team has scored. 2 for Caleb Foster, 3 for Isaiah Evans, and Cameron Boozer, who averages just under 24 a game, 2 points. on 1 of 4 shooting in the first half, and those 2 points came on an offensive rebound on a free throw, something Michigan State doesn't give up much. Gungba and Sar each with 4, everybody else just with 1 basket for the Blue Devils. Unleash the fun at Turtle Creek Casino and Hotel in Traverse City. Experience thrilling games, unforgettable dining, and relaxing stays. Visit TurtleCreekCasino.com. Turtle Creek Casino, serious fun. And Spartan fans, choose chill and celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21. Coors Light, choose chill. 2025, Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado beer. We're going to step aside on the Coors Light halftime show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores from around the country. Spartans by 3, 34-31 at the break as you're listening to MSU Basketball.
Whoa, boss, how did that happen?
Mind your business.
I mean, how did a forklift make a shish kebab out of our company truck?
I said mind your business, Billy. It's why we have auto owners. We work with an independent agent to customize our policies. So when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered. Because unlike you, minding our business is their business.
Oh, that's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
You didn't do this, did you, boss?
Mind your business, Billy.
Sometimes we're asked if you need to be a Spartan to be a member of Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. The answer is no. To be an MSU FCU member, you just need 3 things. 1, you love saving money and earning cash back. 2, you have a passion for supporting your community, just like we do. 3, when it comes to your future, you prefer to dream big. If this sounds like you, visit msufcu.org to get started. Of course, if you want to cheer on MSU, we're totally on board with that too. Go green.
Spartan fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes these moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is the official beer of Michigan State Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado beer.
Spartan fans, are you looking to grow with a company that cares about you, the environment, and your community? At Shupan, our commitment to a better world goes beyond recycling. We're a leading metals and plastics processor, recycler, and manufacturer, and we're looking for you. Join our team and find a career where you can grow and receive competitive wages, benefits, and monthly incentives. You'll be part of a team that's building a more resourceful future. Find your purpose and your career at Shupan.com. That's SCHUPAN.com. Go green.
When you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local teams from across the Midwest, from big league stadiums to the neighborhood ball field. Learn more at Meijer.com/community. And enjoy Spartans basketball this season, but don't let betting get in the way of your fun. For tips that will help, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Let's take a look now at scores from around the country presented by Fly Lansing. Just one other top 25 game going on right now. Iowa State up 42-33 on Purdue at Mackey. Potential upset there for the number 1 team in the land. When we come back on the Coors Light halftime show, we'll wrap things up and get you ready for half number 2, 34-31, Michigan State over Duke on the Spartan Media Network.
Spartan fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes these moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is the official beer of Michigan State Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado beer.
Farm Bureau Insurance invites you inside the green for an exclusive dinner with basketball coach Tom Izzo. This unique experience includes a private dinner for 1 winner and 3 guests with Coach Izzo. The winner also receives a private tour of the Breslin Center, an autographed basketball from Coach, tickets to a future home game, and more. For more details and to register, visit InsideTheGreenSweeps.com. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics.
There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. It starts with our team and people like you. University of Michigan Health Sparrow is hiring for a wide variety of roles at all experience levels. Unlock your potential and discover a fulfilling career at one of our award-winning hospitals and health centers. We make a difference every day, together. Join us at careers.uofmhealthsparrow.com. ncaa.org.
Welcome back into the Coors Light halftime show. Michigan State 34-31 over Duke. Spartan fans, gear up with an MSU FCU Visa credit card featuring the Spartan helmet. It's the perfect way to show your Spartan pride while earning cash back on every purchase. Apply now at msufcu.org and make every purchase a proud Spartan moment. That'll do it for our Coors Light halftime show. Will and Matt on the other side on the Spartan Media Network.
Hey, Spartan fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of airballs and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to MSU basketball games or to any other live event in East Lansing, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of MSU basketball. Go green, go white. SeatGeek.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty. Wait, what? Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back. Second half underway. Two-man game. Lob pass. Fierce Cooper slam dunk. And MSU gets the first two of the half. And Coop's got 7.
Let's call that one maybe a statement play to start this second half.
It's crazy. You know it's coming, but you can't stop it.
And Jeremy Fierce is so good with that pass.
Here comes Duke. First trip. Second half. Boozer working down low, and he gets his 4th point of the afternoon.
Second field goal. He got Cooper off his feet a little bit. Otherwise, good defense.
So each ball club now has scored a couple. Both have come down low to begin this second stanza. Michigan State 36, Duke 33. Fears out front with the basketball right now. Breaking towards the basket, but he's cut off nicely there by Foster. So it comes back and around the horn. 6 on the shot clock. Now to Carr for a 3-ball off the rim. No. And Boozer gets a rebound.
That's Boozer's 8th rebound.
Guy's good, isn't he?
Pretty good. We'll watch him offensively here if he continues to be active.
Kamenya with the ball, but has the ball knocked away, but somehow gets back to him. Now Boozer has it. Cameron Boozer backing in Cooper, and the shot's away. No, but I think Coop got it.
Yeah, might have got a little bit of the All-American call there, but Coop does get the foul.
Well, that's a first foul on Carson Cooper. First foul this half against Michigan State. Each ball club has scored a couple of points so far to begin this second stanza. And Boozer is shooting his first free throws here this afternoon. First shot is away. Good. So Cameron Boozer has 5 points, comes in averaging 23.6. He's your most active free throw shooter. This is only his second one this afternoon. Shot is away. It is no good. He missed. Cooper rebounds down court. Carr drives the baseline, but he's cut off nicely by Gungba. So the ball comes back out front. With it is Fears. Spartans lead it by 2, 36-34. On the side, Carr drives underneath. The reverse is blocked, goes out of bounds, and it'll be MSU basketball.
No, I think Carr, such a good passer, wasn't really in position to shoot that. Should have been looking for some help, but nonetheless, Spartans keep it.
Nice block by Gungba of Duke. So Tang from the side and from the Michigan State bench will flip it in. And he does to Fears. Fears on the side. Tang has it. 3 on the shot clock. Kohler spins, shoots, off the rim, no. Tip, Cooper, no. Rebound Duke.
Well, and Kohler just having a tough time in the paint today. Love to see him make that shot.
So it stays a 2-point game. Michigan State 36, Duke's got 34. Out front for a 3-ball. Foster off the mark. Rebound Cooper. Man, Coop's getting some boards, isn't he?
He's tied a career high now with 8. I wasn't going to say anything until he had 10.
Well, I hope it comes soon.
Me too.
2-man game. Fears to Cooper. This time he missed the dunk.
And Duke got that call of foul, and Michigan State unable to get it there. I thought Cooper might have got hit.
Kind of looked like it. 17:29 to go in the game. Duke has the ball. Spartans lead by 2. with the ball. Cameron Boozer working on Cooper. He falls down, and Kohler takes it from him.
Yeah, and great no call there.
Here comes Fears. Now to Kohler. Is he going to get another three? No. Rebound comes out to Duke. Boy, that was a good look.
Yeah, and Boozer had fallen down and hadn't gotten back on defense.
Three ball the other way. This time no good by Evans. Another rebound. That's 9, right, by Cooper?
That's a career high.
16:55 to go in the basketball game. The ball goes down low to Cooper, and I think Cameron Boozer is going to get called for his third foul for reaching in.
Yeah, that bit of a freshman mistake there without a doubt. Unnecessary, going for a steal, and he'll get that third foul.
It looks like SARS is coming in for the Blue Devils, and they're going to give, I think, Boozer a rest. No, they take out Brown. Evans.
Evans, their three-point shooter. So we'll see if defensively Duke decides to go back to zone.
Well, he's in there with 3 fouls. With the ball right now is Kohler. He's going to work on him, I think. They're doubling him up. Now to Scott for a 3. Oh, no. Misses it. Rebound, Gungba. Manor's open.
Oh, wide open. They need that out of Jordan Scott.
So it stays a 2-point game, 36-34. So the best thing that happened on that trip was Boozer getting his third foul. 16:25 to go in the game. Driving the lane for the bank shot is Caleb Foster, and we're tied to 36.
Yeah, really a tough shot there. Good defense by the Spartans.
Foster's got 4. MSU going left to right this half. Out front, Fears with the basketball. Dribbling around, I think they're trying to get something down low. Scott in the wing. Around Orta goes back to Fears. 16 left in the game, 10 on the shot clock. Fears is going to make a move. No, to Carr. Coming down the baseline, bank shot. No, but they fouled him.
Yeah, terrific backdoor cut by Carr, and Fears finding them. That foul will go against Gongba.
And that is a third on him. So now you have Boozer with 3. Starting center Gunga was 3, and we've got 15:57 left in this game. Got a timeout as well. Michigan State 36, Duke 36. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
This is Labatt, brewed for the fans who can't stop shouting shoot it, and the driveway heroes who still call raindrops on every brick. Make fun of a ref through the TV like he can hear you, then miss 3 straight free throws on your buddy's hoop. Argue every foul, celebrate every layup, and somehow think you're running the offense from Section 312. But that's the beauty of it. Basketball isn't just about the court, it's the noise, the passion, and the Labatt you're holding while you live it. Labatt, we're brewed for the roast. Enjoy responsibly. Labatt USA, Buffalo, New York.
You love the thrill of the game, but not from the sidelines. As the official orthopedic and sports medicine partner of Michigan State Athletics, McLaren Orthopedics and Sports Medicine can help you get back in action. Our team of experts specialize in the prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sport injuries. Whether you're swinging a bat, shooting hoops, or running the trails, we make you feel like a pro at any age. Learn more at McLaren.org.
We are back with more Spartan action in just a moment. After this brief pause from your local station, you are listening to MSU Basketball.
This is Labatt, brewed for the fans who can't stop shouting shoot it, and the driveway heroes who still call raindrops on every brick. Make fun of a ref through the TV like he can hear you, then miss 3 straight free throws on your buddy's hoop. Argue every foul, celebrate every layup, and somehow think you're running the offense from Section 312. But that's the beauty of it. Basketball isn't just about the court, it's the noise, the passion, and the Labatt you're holding while you live it. Labatt, we're brewed for the roast. Enjoy responsibly. Labatt USA, Buffalo, New York.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go, go!
Run, James!
No, first base!
Go, go, go!
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com.
Michigan State men's basketball is presented by Rocket Mortgage. Rocket is helping more Americans own more of America. Your journey home starts at RocketMortgage.com. Rocket, own the dream.
Wow, what a game. We're tied to 36 with 15:57 to go here in East Lansing between Michigan State and Duke. I want to mention that Gordy LeDuc. You know anything about Tom Izzo, you'll know that that's Tom's high school basketball coach from Iron Mountain. He was honorary coach when Tom got his jersey retired up at Northern.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, today the radio crew is looking pretty dapper. We're wearing for the first time our championship rings.
That's right. Got those. I got mine today. It's proudly wearing it from last year's Big Ten championship.
Looks good.
You know, it's.
I'd like to thank all the players for doing this for us.
Come on, we helped.
Yeah, sure he did.
Was there more to the Gordy LeDuc story?
No, he's here with a couple of his buddies.
Gotcha. Oh, there you go.
No, there's no story.
Okay.
I just want to mention he's here.
Yeah.
Good dude. Well, at the free throw line for Michigan State is going to be Cohen Carr. On the season, 69% free throw shooter. So far in this game, he's 1 out of 2. Point-wise, he's been good for 5. And now Coach Shire is talking to one of the officials.
Well, I'm not sure. The referees came over to talk to John Shire, who got up off the bench quickly, as did Tom Izzo. They're kind of delaying things here, which in a way always kind of hurts the free throw shooter, that being Cohen Carr.
Well, I think the deal is here, Duke put in Brown, but they can't until after the free throws.
At least the first one to get Ganga out of the game.
So he goes back in. Brown just stands there next to Coach Shire. Carr's shot is away. It is short. Man.
Well, he made his first one of the game, the first free throws by Michigan State, and has missed his last 2.
Well, we've missed 3 total, and Carr has missed 2 of them. If he makes this, we reclaim the lead. Second one's away, nothing but net. Spartans lead it now 37-36. 6 for Carr. 15:53 to go in this basketball game. Michigan State hosting Duke. What a big-time game. Brown out front, gives the ball over to Foster. Foster's having trouble, so the ball moves around a little bit. 10 on the shot clock for Duke. Emmanuel with it, nothing. Goes down low to Boozer, bank shot, good.
Well,
got a step on Carr, and that was it.
Yeah, Michigan State had to switch defensively. Carr lucky not to get a foul.
Got that one right. He's got 7, Boozer does. And Duke now leads by 1, 38-37. 15:20 left. Bears with the basketball right now. Down low to Ward. He goes right through his hands, but somehow Carr gets it back. He has it knocked away. Ward picks it out of the air, and he gets knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, gets knocked out of bounds by Saar, who will pick up that foul. Oh, no, they're going to give that one to Brown, I believe. Well, the call should be on Saar. They got this wrong. I saw 6 being put up, but we'll see who they give it to.
Oh, jeez. Well,
who'd they give it to?
Kamenya got it.
Of course.
Absolutely. That's his first, by the way.
I saw the replay. He was nowhere near. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you, brother.
Okay.
With the ball now, Carr. 10 on the shot clock for Michigan State. Not a Ward. And he gets it to Fierce. Fierce having trouble. He's got a fire. No. Bounce pass to Ward. Reverse bank shot. No. Missed it at point-blank range. Rebound Duke. Down court it goes to Boozer. And what a defensive play by Scott, who came out of nowhere as a trailer and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, it flew off the wing there from the right side, straight across the middle to knock that out of bounds. And back to the other side, Cam Ward just looks a little uneasy finishing at the rim right now, playing with that sprained wrist. So got to keep an eye on that.
MSU defensively has had some amazing hustle plays.
Big-time hustle plays.
So the ball comes in to Cameron Boozer. Boozer out front, it goes over to Sars. Sars walks again, no call. I love what he's doing.
Well,
and then they called a foul on Ward for touching Boozer.
If they'd ever call that travel on Sar, I'd like it too, but tough call there against Ward.
That's his first. Can you explain that to me?
I really can't.
Nobody else is doing it.
Yeah, no one's explaining it to Tom Izzo right now.
Yeah, and he's not happy. So with the ball right now is Foster. He's got a 3-ball fired from the wing. No. Carr runs it down. So here comes the Michigan State with the ball, trailing 38-37 to Duke. Out front, Kohler. Give and go down low to Scott, but it's knocked out of bounds by Duke.
Well, Kohler caught that at the top of the key. Wasn't ready to shoot. He was wide open on that trail play. I think Michigan State should look for that more.
Kohler out, Ward out, Cooper back in. McCullough back in. Jesse's got one long ball that's gone.
Cooper with a career-high 11 rebounds, 7 points, looking for that first double-double.
That'd be fun to get it here against Duke. So he's got it right now, top of the circle, down low Carr. Carr's working, spins, shoots, good. MSU back up by a point.
Caden Boozer just too small for Carr in that play.
Caden Boozer had no shot at stopping that. Michigan State 39, Duke 38, 14 to go in the game. Down low goes to Cameron Boozer. He's working on Cooper. He's knocking him all over the place. Drives and lays it up, and it's in.
Yeah, good defense there by Cooper, but just no one to help him. Got to give Boozer a lot of credit.
He's got 9.
7 in this second half.
Duke by 1 now, 40-39 with 13:40 to go in the contest. Pierce has the basketball. Now to Scott, open for a 3-ball. He got it!
Shot that with confidence and quickly. Love it.
And for Scott, that's only his 3rd 3 of the year, and what a big one. We're up by 2.
But he's had 3s now in consecutive games, so I love that shot.
Michigan State 42, Duke Scott 40. 13:20 to go in this game with the ball on the side right now. Kamenya. And we have an offensive foul, I think, going against Duke.
Yeah, Brown knocked Jeremy Fears over away from the basketball. That'll be a foul on Brown.
So Brown has 3. Boozer has 3. And on the bench, Gunga, their starting center's got 3. And we've got 13:13 to go. Here comes Michigan State. Back in the game now. Divine Ukachukwu. He's being guarded by Sars. Divine dribbling around, trying to get some separation.
Yeah, Duke really turning up the defense, playing denied basketball.
Carr with the ball, top of the circle, now to Cooper, who bounces the ball between his legs and now winds up with Scott for another 3.
You have to make that 3. Jordan Scott, what a play. That is going to be a season-long highlight. The between-the-legs pass by Cooper to Ugochukwu in the corner to Scott. Wow.
Well, I've not seen that one this year. Timeout. 12:43 left from East Lansing. Michigan State 45, Duke 40. Back with more in a moment right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Sometimes we're asked if you need to be a Spartan to be a member of Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. The answer is no. To be an MSU FCU member, you just need 3 things. 1, you love saving money and earning cash back. 2, you have a passion for supporting your community, just like we do. 3, when it comes to your future, you prefer to dream big. If this sounds like you, visit msufcu.org to get started. Of course, if you want to cheer on MSU, we're totally on board with that too. Go green.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like wanting a psychic that helps you, but getting one that just ruins surprises.
I see. Your friend's throwing you a surprise party.
Well, that's ruined.
I see. The end of your favorite show. Madison stays with Braden.
Can I get a refund?
I don't see that.
You wouldn't settle for just any psychic, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello?
Where are you? The party started an hour ago.
I got, delayed.
Wait, are you at the casino again?
Casino? No, not at all.
If gambling is getting in the way of your priorities, self-exclusion from the Detroit casinos might be for you. Learn more at don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Have a gambling problem? Call the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER.
At the Capital Region International Airport, we connect our community to the world with nonstop flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago on American Airlines, Detroit on Delta Airlines, and Orlando, Fort Myers, and Tampa on Breeze Airways. When you fly Lansing, you're just one stop away from over 500 global destinations. And with direct flights to Cancun, Punta Cana, and Los Cabos from January through April, your escape to beautiful tropical beaches is easier than ever. The Capital Region International Airport, your gateway to the world. Visit flylansing.com for more information and to book your flight today.
Basketball fans, before or after each game, stop by One North Kitchen and Bar just 1 mile north of campus. Free parking and scratch cooking make it a slam dunk.
By the way, there was a game yesterday between Michigan State and Duke. It was a manager game.
Oh, yeah.
Spartans won it by a single point on a putback at the buzzer by Ben Scholler.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow. Love it.
Yep. How about that, huh?
Any other box score numbers?
No.
No.
Ben paid me, so I just give that one.
That's great.
Well, we have 12:43 left in this one. Michigan State 45, Duke Scott 40. Coach sends out Scott, Carr, Cooper, Ward's out there, and Ukachukwu. That between the leg pass by Cooper. Where did he get that thing?
Something only a senior should probably do, but great court awareness by him. He saw Ukachukwu on the cut. He could have probably wrapped it around with his right hand, but it was perfectly on a dime. Ukachukwu caught that one dribble and fired that pass off to Scott.
So Duke will have the basketball as they called a timeout to kind of settle the ship.
Michigan State was on a 6-0 run.
With the ball, Cameron Boozer, and he just dribbled around everybody for an easy layup.
Beautiful step through, got her on Ward, and then that step through right past Cooper.
Well, Boozer has 11, and he's been in double digits every game so far this year for Duke.
He's got 9 of Duke's 11 points this half.
Ukachukwu floaters away off the rim. No. Cameron Boozer rebounds for Duke, so it stays Michigan State 45, Duke 42. 3-point game. 3-ball coming, and we're tied. Boozer just tied the score.
Cameron Boozer from deep, well beyond the 3-point line.
He's got 14. What do you have at halftime? 4?
Only had 2.
2. Carr with the basketball. At the elbow, give and go Cooper, and his layup is no good. He got hammered, no foul.
And right at Donga, who did not get that 4th foul.
And Gonga's coming down. He goes right at Ward, and of course he gets the foul.
And Tom Izzo in this crowd not happy. And I don't blame Coach on this one.
Remember the old adage, home court advantage?
I do. You like to have it. Michigan State doesn't seem to have it today.
At least not with the officials, but it's early.
Not so far.
We have 11:42 to go.
That's right.
So, his zone is on the officials. Pretty good. Well, got a break. 11:42 to go in this game. It's Michigan State 45, Duke Scott 45. Back with more in a moment. But first, a break right here on the Spartan Media Network.
People can't have access to quality medical care without affordable health insurance. At Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, we understand increasing health insurance costs are becoming more of a strain on the budgets of the businesses and people we serve. Affordability matters. It affects real families, real decisions, and real care. That's why at Blue Cross we're dedicated to finding solutions. To learn about this critical issue and our efforts to make healthcare affordable for all, visit mibluedaily.com/affordability today.
Hear that roar? That's the sound of Spartan Nation. And Dean Trailways is right there, every mile of the way. As the official ground transportation provider of Michigan State Athletics, we connect Spartans to championships. For every game, every practice, every victory, we deliver it. Elite service that powers the green and white. When you demand championship-level transportation, Dean Trailways is your winning drive. Become part of our team at DeanTrailways.com.
At Rocket, we believe everyone deserves their shot at the American dream. So if you're feeling locked out of home ownership, we're here to give you back the keys. We're opening doors, breaking down walls, and doing everything we can to turn renters into owners. And we're not going to stop until we help everyone home. To find out more, visit rocket.com. Rocket, own the dream.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a best man speech, but getting one from some random +1.
I am honored to be standing here today, also confused and a little hungry. Does anyone want to switch entrees? Pretty sure I checked beef.
You wouldn't settle for just any speech, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Stick around for the postgame show when we'll pick our Acrisure player of the game.
Well, 11:42 left. We're tied at 45. Patrick Gunba, the 6'11", 250 sophomore for Duke, will be at the free throw line. Not a bad free throw shooter at 77% coming in. And he's 2 for 2 this afternoon. Has 4 points total. Well, it's going to be interesting to see who's on first when you get around to some of this stuff, Matt.
Well, it will be, without a doubt, and it'll be interesting to see what we see out of the Michigan State offense coming out of this timeout. I'd love to see them try to go inside, attack the basket, because with the no calls we've been getting down low, it hasn't been real friendly here. Referees have a tendency then to make things up, give us some calls, so don't rely on outside shots if we don't have to.
By the way, Farm Bureau Insurance invites you inside the green for an exclusive dinner with basketball coach Tom Izzo. For details and to register, visit InsideTheGreensweeps.com. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of Michigan State Athletics. It'll be interesting to see if we go to work like we've talked about with some of our guys with minimal foul issues.
Well, we were talking about this. Our bigs don't have foul trouble. McCullough has 0, Kohler has 0, and Cooper only has 1 foul. So I think from this point forward with 11:42 left, if Duke has an easy basket down low and you can prevent them from scoring one, put them on the line, make them earn their points.
Well, Michigan State has been at the line 10 times, made 7 so far today. Duke, this will be free throw 7. They've made 4. Gone back to line, good. So he's now has 5 points so far in this game. He's 3 for 3 from the stripe. One more coming, and that just gave Duke a 1-point lead. 11:42 left in this game. Next shot's away, it's short, and the ball, believe it or not, gets knocked into the hands in the backcourt to Foster of Duke.
Yeah, tipped out by Boozer. Michigan State asleep there on the box out.
So 10 seconds on the shot clock, though, for Duke. Boozer has it. He's working on Cooper. Coop's all over him, knocks it away. 4 seconds on the shot clock. With it is Evans. He'll force a 3. No good. And Kohler gets a rebound.
Only Kohler's 4th rebound of the game.
So here comes MSU with 11:13 to go, trailing by a single point to Duke, 46-45. Jeremy Fears at the point will set the attack for Michigan State. He's getting all of his guys in the right spot. He's still directing traffic. 8 on the shot clock. Now Cooper has it. Jump shot from the free throw line. Oh, nothing but net.
And he shot that over the top of Donga, who's got long arms. But we saw that shot out of Cooper against North Carolina.
He's got 9, went away from getting his first career double-double. And MSU's up by 1 now, 47-46. Here comes a 3 ball from the side. No good. Boozer rebounds. Bank shot is good. Man, he's got 16, 14 this half.
Yeah, he's got 14 of Duke's 17 points this half.
MSU down by a point. Fears dribbling around. Goes to the basket. Bank shot, no. Rebound knocked around, gathered up by Isaiah Evans of Duke. So it stays a 1-point deal. Duke 48, Michigan State 47.
Yeah, Fears is trying to draw contact too much. He's got to focus on making that shot.
Cameron Boozer with the basketball. Down the lane, runs all over Cooper, and he misses. And Kohler got the rebound. Wow, nice defensive stop for Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State lucky to avoid that All-American call there, but Boozer did force the action.
Tom's still talking to the officials. With the ball right now, Scott. Bounce pass down low in the block to Kohler. It's Kohler in Boozer. He's backing him in. Hook shots away. It's good!
The first time Kohler's made a shot down low, and Boozer couldn't offer much resistance with 3 fouls.
Well, Kohler's got 14. He's our top scorer, and that's his average.
And I think Michigan State should go back to that play almost every time down the floor.
I'm with you, Matt. 1-point game. Spartans by 1, 49-48. Here comes Duke down the lane. Evans shot, no good. Rebound, Carr. Fears is on the run, but they got the numbers. He gives it to Carr. Bad pass, and somehow it is saved by Scott.
I think Fears wanted to get that ball back to Carr the whole time.
Carr's driving down the lane. Bank shot, good.
That time used his body to create separation and score an easy one.
Well, Carr's got 10, double digits for the 6th time this year. And they're on their feet here at the Breslin Center as MSU now leads Duke 51-48. Out front, the point guard, Caleb Foster. Shot clock down to 9 seconds for the Blue Devils. Foster dribbling still. He tries to set up in the wing over there for Gumba, but the ball's knocked away by Michigan State.
And who else with his hands in the passing lane? Jordan Scott, the freshman, so active defensively.
Ford, McCullough, Ukachukwu, they all come in. Coop's out, Carr's out, Scott's out.
I got Ukachukwu and Fears in the game together. We should have good control in the backcourt.
So Foster having trouble getting in and finally gets it into Gumba. He forces a long baseline shot, air ball, gathered up by Kohler. Here we go. Spartans lead this thing by 3, 51-48. 8:25 to go. McCullough with the basketball. Now to Fort. Fort dribbles around to the free throw line. Now to McCullough, wide open for 3 ball. It is short. Rebound, Cameron Boozer.
Well, Duke had a lot of mismatches there. Too bad Michigan State couldn't grab that offensive rebound.
And Duke wants no part of a sped-up game right now. They walk it up.
They're really slowing things down.
Boozer with the basketball, being guarded by the freshman from Cleveland, McCullough. Now goes back out front, back to Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Duke's got to fire Boozer on the give and go, and he gets it down low over there to Gumba. The tip is no good. We got guys on the floor, and we got a whistle.
Well, I'm guessing McCullough's going to get called for pushing. I really didn't see. Well, it's going to be Jeremy Fears. And for Duke, looks like Donga went down hard, landing right on his tailbone. He is going to feel that tomorrow.
Well, at the moment, it's a foul on Fears.
Yes.
A common foul. The officials are going to look at the monitor, and while they're doing that, we got a timeout. 7:49 left in this unbelievable basketball game right here.
Potential flagrant foul.
What were they saying?
They're going to check to see if there's potentially a flagrant foul against Fears.
Okay, should I wind up again, throw this break?
Why not?
Okay, winding up. 7:49 to go. Michigan State 51, Duke 48. Back with more in a moment, right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Now, how do we get to the airport?
Take mine.
Thanks, Jen.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
You love the thrill of the game, but not from the sidelines. As the official orthopedic and sports medicine partner of Michigan State Athletics, McLaren Orthopedics and Sports Medicine can help you get back in action. Our team of experts specialize in the prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of sport injuries. Whether you're swinging a bat, shooting hoops, or running the trails, we make you feel like a pro at any age. Learn more at mclaren.org. We are back with more Spartan action in just a moment. After this brief pause from your local station, you are listening to MSU Basketball.
At the Capital Region International Airport, we connect our community to the world with nonstop flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago on American Airlines, Detroit on Delta Airlines, and Orlando, Fort Myers, and Tampa on Breeze Airways. When you fly Lansing, you're just one stop away from over 500 global destinations. And with direct flights to Cancun, Punta Cana, and Los Cabos from January through April, your escape to beautiful tropical beaches is easier than ever. The Capital Region International Airport, your gateway to the world. Visit flylansing.com for more information and to book your flight today.
Whoa, boss, how did that happen?
Mind your business.
I mean, how did a forklift make a shish kebab out of our company truck?
I said mind your business, Billy. It's why we have auto owners. We work with an independent agent to customize our policies. So when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered. Because unlike you, minding our business is their business.
Oh, that's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
You didn't do this, did you, boss?
Mind your business, Billy.
Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Blue Cross is ready to help with physical health, mental health, and everything in between. Learn more at bcbsm.com.
Well, let's now go by the numbers with the MSU Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Spartan Athletics. I want to throw you a curveball, Matt.
Yeah.
Forget the numbers for a minute. Let's talk strategy.
Sure.
7:49 left in this game. Spartans lead at 51-48. By the way, it's going to be just 2 shots for Duke, no flagrant, 2 shots for Duke, and MSU gets the ball back. What do you like strategy-wise for Michigan State coming down the stretch?
All right, and Jeremy Fears only his second foul, but Duke right now with 2 free throws. Tonga going to the free throw line. Should he make both? Michigan State with a 1-point lead. You know, with this one right now, I like Michigan State trying to get that ball inside. We saw Kohler get that ball against Boozer, get that thing into him, try to go at the freshman who's shown that he will foul and have some careless fouls, but, you know, get the ball inside, outside. But I like having the ball in Jeremy Fears' hands. I doubt with 7:49 left, Jeremy Fears will be coming out of this game.
I would agree with that. Well, in terms of Gungba, his free throw shooting so far in this game has not been too bad. He's 3 out of 4, got 5 points, well below his 12.6 average. The big guy fires, and it is no good.
He's missed 2 in a row now, and when he missed the last one, Michigan State didn't box out, so they got to get a body on the Blue Devils here.
Well, Sars comes back in. Amenya goes out. One more coming for Gumba. Takes aim, fires, no good. And the rebound is, wait a minute, there's a foul.
And Boozer was there. He's going to get called for grabbing. That's going to be number 4.
Wow, Cameron Boozer with 4 fouls.
Another silly foul by the freshman.
Well, they're going to have to protect him now, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, Duke showed zone earlier in the game when he got into foul trouble. We'll see what they do here, and they do go zone.
Michigan State 51, Duke's got 48, 7:39 to go in the game. Ford with the basketball, around the horn it goes to Fears. Fears, Cooper. Cooper on the baseline, nothing, back out front to Fears. Now in the paint, Kohler, back to Fears, there's a straight-on 3 ball, no good, and the ball's tipped out to Brown of Duke. So Spartan lead stays at 3, 51-48 with 7:14 to go. Foster dribbling around, being chased by Ukachukwu, and he takes him down low, shots away, bounces off the rim, but we got a foul.
What I don't like is Ukachukwu and Foster got tangled up outside the lane, and then only when Foster drives to the basket do they call the foul. So Foster will go to the line.
That's the 3rd foul on Devine.
Now Tom Izzo right now getting Jordan Scott and Carr back into the game. These guys are a little taller, a little longer, might be more efficient against that zone.
Foster's free throw is good. So he's got 5. That's his first free throw this afternoon. He's had a tough shooting day, 0 for 3 from long distance, only 2 out of 6 from the field. Ukachukwo's out, Ward's out.
Duke 3 of 7 from the free throw line this half. Michigan State has shot only 2 free throws, making 1.
Caleb Foster Jr. from Harrisburg, North Carolina. And he misses the second one. Rebound, Cooper, is that it?
That's 13 rebounds for Coop.
Everyone's a new record, right?
Oh, well over. His career record before that was 8.
So with the ball, Scott. 6:55 to go. 51-49. Spartans by a deuce. Scott head fake. Now to Carr, wide open in the corner for 3. No. Nice rebound by Foster from Duke.
Yeah, a good guard rebound there as Kohler had a line on that offensive rebound.
Well, Duke and Tyler take the lead with it, and they're going to try to take the lead with a 3 ball. No good. Kalmenya, nothing. Rebound, Cooper.
14.
And counting.
Duke has not made a field goal in the last 4 minutes.
Well, now goes to in the middle to Kohler. Back to Fears. Now Kohler has it again. Back to Fears again. With it, Carr. 9 on the shot clock, and he bounce passes it away right to Duke. Foster has it. Foster's going to go all the way, and he lays it up, and it's in. And that was a Michigan State Christmas gift.
Yeah, it really was. That was the first turnover this half by the Michigan State Spartans.
So it's now tied at 51.
Michigan State has to try it against the zone, get that ball into the middle around that free throw line.
Fears with the basketball right now. Out front, Scott for another three. Popped out. Loose ball. And Cooper got it and slammed it home.
I'll give Cohen Carr credit for getting in there battling. And Cooper, right place, right time, now with 11 points.
Boy, that 2 points was earned.
And his first career double-double.
Congratulations, Cooper. 53-51. Spartans by a deuce. 5:18 to go in the game. With the ball for Duke, the point guard, Foster out front. Dribbles to the basket, shoots over the top of Kohler. Air ball, ball's loose. And on the rebound putback, Komanya, I think they're going to say he got fouled.
Yeah, pretty smart there by the freshman. He grabbed the ball about 10 feet away from the basket, but saw Kohler crashing in, and he shot it. He'll head to the line. Foul on Kohler.
Well, that's the first on Kohler. Komanya at the free throw line. It'll be his first crack at the free throws here today. Shot is away. It is good. He's not a very good free throw shooter on the year at 57%. He's now got 10 points. The McDonald's All-American by Los Angeles is in double digits now for the second time of his young Duke career. Second free throws away, and it is no good. Rebound for it. Here comes Michigan State. Hanging on to a 1-point lead, 53-52.
Would still like to see the Spartans somehow, some way try to get to the free throw line.
5 to go, down low, Carr. Carr bank shot. Oh, he missed it. But it gets knocked into the backcourt to Fears. Back to Carr. Carr's working on Brown, and I think Brown fouled him.
Without a doubt, that'll be a foul against number 6, Brown. And I like Cohen Carr in the middle of that offense or defense right there. He was extremely active, just got to get a shot to go down.
So now Brown has 4 fouls, and keep in mind, Cameron Boozer has 4, and when is he going to come back in? Not yet, but they are bringing in Gungba back in, and he's got 4, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and both teams right now have 6 fouls, so every foul here on out, the game will be free throws.
From the baseline, Fears looking to pass in, does. The Carter underneath, his bank shot's no good. It's blocked from behind by the point guard, Foster.
You don't see that against Carr very much.
Like never. So it's still a 1-point game, 53-52. Spartans, but Duke has the basketball. 4:35 to go in this contest. Duke will milk the clock. That seems to be their game today. Foster, bounce pass over there to Evans. Not much happening. 4 on the shot clock. Now Sars has it. And again, he travels like crazy, but he missed the layup. And then the putback is blocked. It's loose, and Fears tries to save it. Who gets it?
Well, I think it's going to go off of Fears there. I think if he had stayed in on that loose ball, Carmenga would have knocked him over. But unfortunately for Fears, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Duke ball.
I really like Sars' dribbling approach. I think we should teach that.
It's interesting. I don't think that one was as blatant as the others we've seen in this game, but no doubt.
So Kohler's coming out, Cooper's coming in, and Cameron Boozer with 4:13 to go in the game and 4 fouls is back in. He gets the inbound pass. He's been guarded by Coop. 10 on the shot clock. He's taking him down low. He's double teamed, triple teamed, shot away, no, tip, no, out of bounds. And they give it to Duke.
And they do. A nice job there of Jordan Scott turning away from his man and double downing on Boozer, but Duke does keep the ball.
So Foster will flip it in from the baseline. 4:03 left. Spartans by a single point. In the backcourt, Boozer has it. He's had a big second half. Here's a 3-ball way out and nothing but net by Evans. Man.
Only a second 3 of the game, but we know he's not afraid of the big shot.
So he's got 6. His big shot beat Florida last time out for them with hardly no time left.
Yeah, the only 3 he made in that game.
So now Duke leads it by 2. MSU with the ball. Down low, Cooper. Cooper, reverse bank shot, no good.
Oh, he went strong to the basket. Yeah, just couldn't make it.
So Duke now leads it by 2 with the basketball with 3:25 to go. And Foster walks it up for the Blue Devils. Kohler getting ready to come back in for Michigan State. Shot clock at 10 now. They're just milking the clock. Foster looking. Still looking. 4 on the shot clock. Boozer has it, and he goes down the lane, loses the ball. It is a shot clock violation. MSU has it. Now to Fears. Well, MSU can take the lead on this trip, and Tom Izzo has called a timeout. And he's going right after one of the officials.
Well, he's wondering why. I would imagine that ball was kicked by Boozer. Why that wasn't called, allowing him to get a shot off.
Got a break, 2:54 left. Michigan State trailing Duke 55-53. But Spartans have the basketball when we return right here on the Spartan Media Network.
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield.
Lions fans have even more to cheer about with the new Detroit Lions games from the Michigan Lottery. Featuring a roster of fan favorites, instant ticket, pull tab, fast cash, and online play, you could win prizes up to $500,000. With the new Detroit Lions games, only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live. And save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer ends 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com. Hear that roar? That's the sound of Spartan Nation. And Dean Trailways is right there, every mile of the way. As the official ground transportation provider of Michigan State Athletics, we connect Spartans to championships. For every game, every practice, every victory, we deliver it. Elite service that powers the green and white. When you demand championship-level transportation, Dean Trailways is your winning drive. Become part of our team at DeanTrailways.com.
Auto Owners Insurance, simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Let's now pause 10 seconds for our network stations to identify themselves. By the way, every day is game day with the Michigan Lottery. Choose your favorite way to play with a Detroit Lions instant game, fast cash, pull tab, and online game with a chance to win up to $500,000. What do we say, Matt?
If you want to win, you gotta play.
Gotta play. 2:54 left in this tight basketball game. It's Duke 55, Michigan State 53. And Coach Izzo is talking hard to his guys as they're huddled around him. Well, we've hit the point in time now where how the officials call this game coming down the stretch could be big. And making the most out of every trip you have is surely going to be big.
Well, it really is. And Duke has 2 players with 4 fouls. Michigan State as a team only has 11 fouls in the game. So Michigan State can afford to give one up if they need to. But both teams are in the bonus. Both teams with 6 team fouls this second half.
Well, Cameron Boozer with 4 fouls is out there for Duke. Scott Fears, Cooper Kohler, Carr. That's the 5 right now for Tom Izzo and Michigan State.
Duke's protected him by playing zone. Michigan State's gone 1 of their last 8 against the zone, so Duke's still playing that zone.
With the ball, Scott, bounce pass to Cooper out front, round the horn, Carr. He wants to drive, he's cut off. Now it comes back to Fears. 7 on the shot clock for Michigan State. Fears jump shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Carr though. He has it. He's breaking to the basket, and we got a whistle.
Yeah, easy Carr there. Kamenia not in position, gets called for the foul.
That's his second. So now we're at the 1-1 with 2:31 left. Need them both to tie this basketball game at 55.
Yeah, this is where games are won. Games like this are won at the free throw line. Carter Jr.'s got to step up.
Well, he's 2 for 4 from the stripe so far today. Lefty takes aim. It is no good. It laid there on the rim and just didn't go. That hurts.
Did not get the shooter's roll.
And here comes Duke with a 2-point lead. 55-53 with 2:20 left. And you know they're going to milk this clock. Evans has it out front.
And they're going to run through Cameron Boozer.
With the ball now, Evans. Evans being guarded by Scott. Nothing. He's still trying to get free. Little give and go. Boozer has it. Coop cuts him off. Ball comes back out front. Sars for 3. No. And there's a big-time foul called against Foster as Spears went out for the ball, and he got decked.
I was going to say a big-time rebound by the point guard on the weak side. Sars flew in there, and we've seen the Duke on the weak side players crash the offensive glass, but give Fears credit.
So they always say sometimes you're as good as the guy shooting the free throws, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's our best guy. It's a 1-on-1. Fears at the line. Need them both to tie the game at 55 with 1:59 left. And so far in this game, Jeremy is 4 for 4. There's the shot. He's 5 for 5.
One of the best in the country, shooting well over 90% now. You love having a guy like Jeremy at the line in these situations.
Well, I can state the obvious and say this is important. And it is. One more coming. Here's the shot. We're tied at 55.
Oh, he got real quiet, but not anymore as this crowd is on its feet.
Need a stop. Under 2 to go. Duke walks it up. Foster with the basketball. Gives it over now to Boozer. Boozer working. He's in 3-point range. Shot clock for Duke is now at 10 seconds. Evans gets it. He takes Scott down the lane. A deep dish goes over to Boozer. He is fouled, but the shot is no good. That's the good news.
And absolutely, tough call, I'm going to say. I'll be nice against Kohler, who was absolutely vertical. He'll get the foul. And they just showed a replay, and it's hard to believe.
I don't even understand that.
Well, I mean, the referee's standing right there. Boozer the aggressor.
And flop.
Kohler, great job being vertical, but gets the foul.
Well, he's got a couple free throws coming in a tie game. Shot is away. It is good.
He has struggled at the free throw line in this second half, but made that one.
He's got 17 so far today. 2 out of... Got one more coming. And he makes both of them. So now the Blue Devils lead Michigan State by 2, 57-55. 1:33 to go in the basketball game. Scott with the ball, now to Fears. On the side, Carr. Well, Fears down the lane, floaters away, dances on the rim, no rebound. Boozer for Duke, and they will slow it up again.
Yeah, really good look from Fears, just couldn't get that floater to go down. Need a stop here.
Big time. Down 2. 1 minute to go in the game. Boozer out front. 8 on the shot clock. Evans for a 3. And I don't believe this one. What a veteran move by Evans. He fires a 3 as the shot clock's winding down, and he got Scott to foul him.
Well, tough there. Evans, a sophomore, just fell to the ground. If he didn't make the shot, he was going to try to get to the line, and he did.
Well, Evans has not been to the line at all this game. First one is good. He's got 2 more free throws coming. He's got 7. He's a nice free throw shooter on the year at 88%. If he makes either of the next 2, it's a 2-possession game. He makes that one. He's got 8.
Michigan State offensively is going to have to operate quickly. They do have 2 timeouts. I imagine they're going to take one here and talk strategy.
Well, this is tough coming down the stretch as he makes all 3 of them. So here comes Fears in a big hurry. Timeout is called, as Matt said it might be.
Well, Michigan State, when it mattered most, has not had a field goal in the last 4:44 of this game. 1 of 10 from the field, 0 for the last 5. And that's tough. Tough way to win games that way, but there's still 55, 56 seconds left in this game.
Well, one of the things the scouts said is don't have scoring droughts. And
you just can't against good teams like Duke.
And so, like Matt said, we're pushing almost 5 minutes without a field goal.
Yeah, that's tough.
So, what do you think Coach Izzo's telling the guys?
Well, it'll be interesting. You know, Duke has stayed in the zone. It's been good for them. A lot of times teams here might try to switch the defense and go man-to-man. I mean, Boozer with those 4 fouls, Bonga with those 4 fouls. So it wouldn't surprise me to see Duke man-to-man. So Michigan State has to be prepared for that. But they got to draw something up against the zone that Duke's been playing. Try to get that ball into the free throw line. We saw Jeremy do it with penetration last time. I still like the idea of Kohler with that ball around the free throw line and let him take a shot or try to get to the rim.
Well, let's see what happens. Man. You're holding Duke to 60 points, a team that comes in averaging 89.1 a game. So there's a check mark there. The problem is MSU's only got 55 points.
Yeah, the offense has struggled. 21 points in the second half is tough. They haven't been to the free throw line a lot and, quite frankly, just missed a lot of easy shots in this second half.
Well, Duke is the top scoring defense in the ACC, giving up under 60 a game so far this season in the 9 games they have played.
Michigan State with only 4 points in the last 9 minutes of this half.
So ball comes in to Fears, got to go. Now goes to Kohler and Fears at the free throw line. Cut off, bounce pass, Cooper spins, shots away, good. A left-handed hook.
Went right at Boozer, no foul called. And Duke very slow trying to get this ball in bounds, and Tom Izzo wants some time put back on the clock.
Michigan State now trails by 3, 60-57.
Michigan State's going to extend the defense a little bit here. They put about a second back on the clock, on the game clock, but that's it.
45.4 seconds left. The officials are talking about it. So, Tom wanted to get Bukachuko out, get Carr in for defensive reasons, but the officials said no. So Devine's back in. Here comes Duke. Need a stop in the worst way with 42 seconds left. With the ball right now, Foster. He's dribbling around, and now a timeout's called by Duke. So let's see. We got 22 on the shot clock. 37.6 seconds left in the game. So Carr is going to come back in. And whatever Coach Izzo draws up, it's got to work, and it's got to work quick.
It really does. And, you know, Duke more than likely will try to get into a 2-man game, a pick and roll. What we've seen a lot here in the second half is Isaiah Evans along with Cameron Boozer running that. And Michigan State has to decide right now, are they going to switch? Or a lot of times when Boozer has set a screen, they've been going under. I don't like the idea of going under the screen when Evans has the ball, but whatever they do right now, they have to be connected defensively. Don't mind the idea of just switching everything, but keep Duke out of the lane no matter what they do.
Well, and when it comes to Cameron Boozer, who's having a fabulous second half, maybe the biggest thing, he has managed to play in foul trouble and still play well.
Yeah, give him a lot of credit. 16 points in the second half. He's got a team high 18, and he really has been the difference maker. 16 of 29 points for Duke in the second half.
Well, a lot can happen in 37.6 seconds. We've seen it.
Without a doubt. I mean, it almost looked to me like Jeremy Fears was trying to foul Foster out front. Foster only a 55% free throw shooter. So with 38 seconds left in this game, Michigan State might try that tactic, try to get a steal early, maybe foul early. And it's ironic, Foster now out of the game. No, he's actually in the game.
Here we go. Duke flips it in. Cameron with the basketball. 19 on the shot clock. They're going to milk this thing as far down as they can. This is an absolute stop situation for Michigan State. Duke cannot score on this possession. There goes Boozer. He's taking Coop underneath. He's doubled. Now wide open for three is Foster. It is in. Hit the rim, went through. Here comes MSU. With the ball, Fears to Cooper down the lane. Bank shot good, and they fouled him.
And that was Boozer. That'll be his fifth. He'll be out of the game.
And so for Boozer, that's the first time he's fouled out this year. We got 11.9 seconds left. Michigan State is down by 4, 63-59.
Might be too little, too late, but we'll see. Michigan State right now it's all about making this free throw, getting it to a one-possession game, and then deciding who from Duke that's out there they can foul. I think with 12 seconds, not a lot of time here to trap and get a steal. I believe they'll have to go straight into the foul game.
Well, the worst free throw shooter today has been Gumba, but I don't know if he's going to be out there.
He does have those 4 fouls, more than likely not. Foster, who's not a great free throw shooter, is 1 for 2. And obviously Boozer now out of this game, so we'll see.
Well, Gumba is back in the game, Matt. I target him.
He's a good shooter, without a doubt, but yeah, you're right, I would as well. But first things first, Cooper at the line to finish the three-point play.
Well, here comes the shot. It's up. It's good. So, Coop's coming out. Ukachukwu is coming in. MSU's extending the defense.
We're going to try to deny everything, make the pass go over the top.
Ball comes into Foster, and Ukachukwu fouls him right away.
I think on purpose they let Foster be open to put him at the line. I like this.
1+1 now for Duke with 10.7 seconds left. And as we talked about, Caleb Foster came into this game at 58% free throw shooter on the year. And as Matt had mentioned, so far today he's 1 for 2.
Now Cooper back in the game, which is smart in there for rebounding. It's a 1-and-1. Both he and Kohler have to box out.
Shots away, and he got it.
A lot of rim there.
So now it's still a 2-possession game, and we're only working with 10.7 seconds.
It looked like Jeremy Fears was trying to call a timeout, and Izzo didn't want it. Nonetheless, they didn't get it.
Well, Foster's got one more for the Blue Devils. Shot is away. It is good. He got both of them. Here's MSU Fears racing down the floor, down the lane. Shots away. It is no good. Tip no good.
Well,
Gumba got the rebound.
Yeah, I think Fears grabbed him and dragged him down. They're going to call that one on Jeremy, unfortunately.
Well, the fans are now exiting here at the Breslin Center. Fabulous game, but the outcome does not look like it's going to go the way of the home team. Well, we just hit that dry spell.
It really was what cost Michigan State in this one. The last 10 minutes of the game, call it winning time. Michigan State just could not find a basket offensively. And when Boozer got into foul trouble, Duke went zone. Michigan State just struggled offensively.
Gumba at the free throw line. Shots away. It is no good. One more coming.
I think a number that's going to be looked at is Michigan State only shot 6 free throws in this game. Really didn't get the benefit of calls at home today.
They usually shoot on average 21. And with that, the free throw is good. Fears on the other end, tries a layup, does not go in, and we now have a final from East Lansing. It was a tough one, but the final is Duke 66 and Michigan State 60. Back with our Farm Bureau Insurance Spartan postgame show in a moment as you're listening to MSU Basketball.
The Spartan Media Network when you need it. That's right. The Spartan Media Network now is on podcast platforms. Did you miss a MSU Coaches Show or want to check out exclusive interviews? Well, check out the Spartan Media Network and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Spartan Media Network, now at your fingertips.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Spartan fans, are you looking to grow with a company that cares about you, the environment, and your community? At Shupan, our commitment to a better world goes beyond recycling. We're a leading metals and plastics processor, recycler, and manufacturer, and we're looking for you. Join our team and find a career where you can grow and receive competitive wages, benefits, and monthly incentives. You'll be part of a team that's building a more resourceful future. Find your purpose and your career at Shupan.com. That's SCHUPAN.com. Go green.
What kind of people work at the Michigan Department of Corrections? The kind of people who value fairness, integrity, and compassion. People like you. Come join us. Consider a career at MDOC. We offer great pay and benefits, paid training, and we have immediate openings for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service staff, and more. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
It's time for the Farm Bureau Insurance Postgame Show on the Spartan Media Network from Playfly Sports. The postgame show is presented by Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, and by Acrisure, the official financial technology partner of Spartan Athletics. Now, the Farm Bureau Insurance Postgame Show.